Okay. Welcome to the Barely D&D podcast. My name is Zach, and I'm the DM, and it is 7 World of Yahweh. Wait, we've done this stuff before. Anyway, if you're listening, you're probably here for this level of professionalism, so it's all good. This is the Barely D&D podcast, where a bunch of dorks... Huh?
I said woo! Woo!
Yeah, woo! Where a bunch of dorks spend their Friday evenings attempting to play Dungeons & Dragons. We are playing in the Accidental Adventures campaign with our 3 PCs, and this is the second episode, Adventure 6, Magic Lane. The date is 3488 PB, Tefthrar 22, which is an early summer. I don't think I've actually explained that yet.
Oh, are we in summer right now?
Yeah, you're in early summer.
What's the climate like in
Port Resplendissant?
Well, remember, it's very pleasant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I completely
Is it
just
kinda
checked
warm?
to see if the date was correct.
On your computer?
On my computer.
Bad news for you.
Two problems there. There was no
What
date
was that?
available at the top of the screen, and you were talking about in the game and not in real life.
It's very not real.
What was the date again?
3488 PB. Tefthrar, which is going to be spelled T-E-P-H, apostrophe T-H-R-A-R, Tefthrar,
Okay,
22.
cool.
Abby takes the notes. That's
Yeah.
what she do.
Yeah.
She's like a librarian, just without a
would love to
library.
do
Oh my gosh, you've got big librarian energy.
Really?
Yes, you do.
Oh.
Anyway, so first with the recap from last time. Last time was Adventure 5, The Pearl of Unsen. After weeks and weeks at sea, the party awoke in the public quarters of the shipping vessel known as the Tomorrow's Memory to the dim, hollow cry of a long-worn bell and a shout of "Land ho!" from the crew of the upper deck. When the party reached the top deck to view their long-intended destination, wonder and created beauty unforetold greeted their eyes. The first rumors of an early summer sunrise... the first rumors of an early summer sunrise... Oh, there's early summer. There you go. Colored the spawning glory of the framed city, Port Resplendissant. The city-state, its own sovereign nation, held wonder upon wonder for the trio wandering around the rumored metropolis, and the newly formed group meandered into the Warm Heart Inn for plenty of pleasant times in their novel shared company. Craig cried, naked in a lightless bathroom. Greta threw up on the barbarian. Bazz tasted legendary bread, and all not in that order. After some recuperation and a good sleep, the party wandered into the immense Pearl of Unsen, the city, to see what may be found. It was just after the purchase of fine armaments and weapons. That's right, you guys got dope swag.
I got that dope
So sorry I said that. What?
Nothing else. Keep going. Don't worry about me.
It was just after the purchase of fine armaments and weapons that the party made their turn down the fabulous and wondrous Magic Lane of Port Resplendissant's Market District. Wild, desultory architecture, strange aesthetics, and illusory signs all beckon the party in any number of directions. Strangers in this incredible street of magic wonders waiting to be explored. Mm-hmm. So, for the actual, for the players trying to pick up where you guys were, you guys are just on the Magic Street, basically. Magic Street. Mm-hmm. Where there's all those crazy shops at every side, and you guys are just there with gold burning a hole in your pocket and a city to explore.
We don't have a lot of gold left.
No, you don't. And what you're actually going to discover momentarily is that in this level of the game, it's just not a bunch of gold at all, but that's okay.
If we roll a natural 20, it's good enough for anything, so...
You guys can still explore the space, and it'll be fun either way. That's the wrong campaign I've just opened.
Is there a wizard battle going on right now?
I'm sorry.
Maybe
A wizard battle.
You gotta
there a
check,
wizard battle?
Periodically.
Roll a perception check, Bazz.
Okay. Roll for wizard battle. Let's see. I got a 7. Wait, what am I rolling?
Perception.
Oh, perception? Okay. That is a solid 13.
Wow.
What's your what's your highest roll so far this campaign?
I think it's been like 17.
It's not high.
I'm just kidding. I've rolled a natural 20.
That's
really
true.
like... Oh, wait, no, they can't hear the
They
music,
can't hear
they?
the music.
It's
Well,
great.
they'll hear it next time.
We tried to get music set up, and then we realized, oh, we're not ready for this at all. And so we just
That was on the DM. We'll have it next time. It's all good.
So what you are missing is da 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 da.
Yeah, Mike, if you could just do the acapella version of it.
That's great.
You do that the whole session.
Greg fell asleep.
Greg fell asleep, and this is what's playing in his head.
Anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm just kidding. It's fine. So you got a 13. You are looking around the street and you don't see any wizard battles.
Okay.
But you do see what are probably casters. And you do you want me to sort of like reset the scene?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. So you are in the city of Port Resplendissant, which is massive, and it's got like probably hundreds of thousands of people in it, which is actually, just for reference, Bazz and Greta, probably more people than you knew were in the world. So you guys are having like a real like, I grew up in Iowa, but also we never heard about much of the rest of the world, and all of a sudden I'm in New York, and holy crap sort of moment. With all this different layered architecture and structure all around you, and right now on Magic Lane, it's this like 6-block street that bleeds into other streets that continue on, but this section of this street is called Magic Lane. That's what it's referred to in the Market District. And there's wild and incredible shops of very different architecture. All of Port Resplendissant has this feeling of, because it's built by so many different peoples from so many different places, that like the buildings change a lot. But this street specifically, it's like, oh, I feel like there's something from Harry Potter like this, and I can't remember.
I remember
Alley.
like Diagon. Yes,
It's
that's what I was
got a
thinking
real
of.
feeling of like every single building looks like it doesn't belong with any of the others. Like every single one was uniquely and individually made, and some were built on top of each other. And the ones of note, I will run through again.
I have lots of them.
Immediately on your left, there was, I'll do it a bit more briefly. Immediately on your left, there was the, like just right at the mouth of the street, there was that like monster parts bazaar, where it's just basically like one long L bar built into a building with a roof on it, and there's a pillar standing, and then a completely different building on top of that. And it's just like, there's nothing but dark wood and hooks of monster parts hanging, and like this really big, orc dude at the bar. I can't remember what he was. Sorry, I've got to remember like 70 characters today.
You're good.
So there was that spot on your left. Then further up the street, there was a building of nothing but white marble with like this illusory text in the air saying "Le Joli Clair," and none of you guys speak in Scythian, so you have no idea what that means. But it's just this white gleaming building with nothing else next to it, almost no fixtures or windows. It's crazy looking. There was another one further down the street that was like this big like gothic layered, like almost like a chapel building, but like in this huge structured, it's got like real like English Hogwarts vibes, and that's where you've seen a couple people on brooms headed toward, and it said Biruk's Arcane Academy, taking up like a whole half block. There was also, further down the street, you saw this really beautiful dark mahogany building that had this huge sustained image of an ethereal blue illusory hand in the air with a quill in its hand, and that hand is always drawing or writing things, and they're always different, and it'll like sweep over it and the image will disappear, and then it'll make another one, and below that it's said in floating text, "The Living Tapestry." And you know what, I'll tell you what, there's a lot. So how about, it's a crazy street with a lot of magic stuff, and when you guys want to look at other spots, I can run down other explanations. But you don't see any wizard battles, but you do see a lot of magic-looking people and all of these crazy businesses.
Okay.
Okay, wow, this is a lot.
I have a question. Is there anything that looks like a tavern or like a hangout spot?
Not on this street.
Okay.
You get the feeling that sections of the Markets District are like, because of Unsen's size, like you could go another block down and probably find something.
Okay.
But like, it's got, in like ancient fantasy terms, it's got real like shopping strip feels, where it's like it's so big that you need to have a section where it's like, you get clothes here. This is clothes.
Okay.
And this section of the city is like, this is the magic stuff.
Okay.
Let's go to the place where the brooms are.
The
Okay.
brooms?
The
I'm
brooms.
still looking for fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder. Oh, that's right.
Remember that.
I cannot believe you remembered that.
It's just
She's
like,
like, I hope she doesn't. Like,
it's been a week.
Is there like a magic fruit stand somewhere?
Who's looking for it?
me. Well,
Make
I
it-
just said that. I said to the group, I'm
Make
still
an
looking for
investigation
fruit.
check.
Oh, what the heck?
Whoa, you're mortal.
Dude.
Look at that. That's a
She got a 3.
yeah. She got 3.
7.
Still a 7, but still terrible. You were standing there at the mouth of this immense street with all of these. You saw some pretty crazy stuff in your time in that land you were at previously, where there's a lot of
Lots of
mystery and
weird looking
confusion.
fruit.
Yes, but this is blowing you bonkers. That cave that you guys explored a while back was a pretty amazing experience, and you had some crazy experiences with those nice old ladies. But this is really blowing your mind. And you've seen people fly for the first time. There's like 20 different races you've never seen before. There's the diversity of buildings is massive and crazy. You are having hard times making heads and tails of this place. It's incredible and wonderful, but
No fruit.
you're basically someone who's never seen who was stuck in like the smallest of West Texas towns, who just walked into Disneyland, and it's just kind of overwhelming.
Okay.
No fruit.
Gotcha.
Anyone else doing
I don't know what we should do. I don't think anything is a wrong choice. Do y'all want to just like walk to the closest thing and see what's going on?
Yeah.
That worked for us last time.
Yeah,
All right.
it sure did.
All right, guys.
Let's go.
What do the streets look like? Like, is it like paved cobblestone, DM?
Yes. Everything in the city is paved cobblestone, and it's not square. It's like sort of round stones stuck in together, and some sort of a binding material in between.
Okay.
That also looks earthen. And whatever they once looked like, that's actually a very interesting question that you ask. So whatever they once looked like, all they look like now is very, very, very worn. They've gotten to the place where you guys wouldn't have context for this because concrete doesn't exist in this world, but they almost look like concrete paved streets because so many feet have strode for so long across these stones that like the whole street is worn together.
I have never seen anything like this before in my entire life. And I don't think I'll ever see anything like this ever again.
Don't think it's that
It's a little
surprising
grim.
that you've never seen anything like this. But
Do you
that's
think?
okay.
Are you doing okay? Like, what do you mean? What do you like?
It's a lot. Like, it's a lot. I just can't think about it. I just need to keep going.
I think
then
we should
don't
go
think
walk
about
under
it.
that really pretty, like, waving hand.
Right about this time, as you guys are having this conversation, there's no moment in the city. Like, you can get places where there's like higher or lower densities of people. There's no moment in the city where there's not about a couple hundred people in eyesight at all time. Is how many people there are. Sometimes they're more spread out, sometimes they're close together, but they're always around. And about this moment, there's like a... And this cart comes up to you guys, and a gnome riding on it says, "Would you get to the side of the road?"
I'm waving
And
wildly.
then, and they're just like sort of moving you to the side as the beast of burden pulling it. They're trying to get you to get out of the middle of the road.
I just kind of
I
like
move.
stumble, like still staring at this giant thing in front of me.
Okay.
And just kind of like, whoa.
Craig hobbles. So yeah, sweet.
Okay. I don't know why you're hobbling, but you hobble.
Wait, that hobbling is where you're like, you know.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
I would say shuffle.
Okay, I'd shuffle.
Hobbling's like you've
Like
broken a
old person
leg
nature.
and you're awkwardly moving from limb to limb into a
See,
location.
that's what I was like. Maybe it means that.
But sure, like
No, I'm-
Craig tucks a leg under
No.
him. He's sort of
No,
like
it's bad.
on both of his hands and one eye.
Like, you have to have
Craig
your
shuffles.
adverbs perfect.
Okay, I'm sorry, my
punish you for your
adverbs are
diction.
not enough for you guys.
Actually, those are adjectives.
I know.
I'm just
Yeah.
I trusted you.
You-
I trusted
Craig,
you
you
too.
shuffle over to the side of the road.
I shuffle.
Yeah. So everyone moves to the side and the car goes on by. What are you guys doing?
I go.
I
I
Guys,
look at
I
Greta and
wanna
we make the
see
eye contact with the hand.
the hands.
Yeah, I think that me and Greta, we like,
I'm like,
yeah, we just like make eye contact and we're like, I understand exactly.
but I don't. Okay.
You don't what? You don't want to make eye contact?
Well, she doesn't.
Okay.
Just in general.
Just in general. Do you want to go see the hand?
Yes.
Okay. Bye, Bazz.
I'm coming with you guys. What are you talking about?
Inspiration. Inspiration.
No, I mean,
Yay.
okay, I mean, do y'all want to leave me here?
It's up to you. Like, whatever you want.
I was gonna
like,
go
I'm
with
kinda,
you guys
okay.
wherever.
That's fine. Whatever you
I
want.
thought we were friends and stuff.
Oh, wait. No, I forgot. You were like kind of nice to me earlier, so I guess you can come with me.
I don't like Craig anymore.
And then they were a party.
Wait. Landon, did you say that out loud?
Yeah, no. I was like,
I'm
that's
pretty sure
outside
you
character.
Is that internal monologue?
I can't.
You
I
have
haven't
to
decided if that was
No,
in character.
it's his. He can say whatever he wants to about it.
I think that was outside of character. That wasn't. I wouldn't. have said
Anyway,
that.
what are you guys doing?
We go see the hand.
Okay.
I'm going towards the hand. As we're
So-
walking, can I do a perception check to see what looks like the most fey?
They.
Like the most like fey magic?
Yes, make an investigation check.
Like as we're walking along. That is a 17.
Holy crap! Oh my
plus
goodness! Did you
5,
guys flip?
22.
He took your mojo.
We're not happy.
22.
Bazz, as you're walking down the street looking around, it's an overwhelming array of things to look through. But there's two things that really catch your eye. Nothing strikes you as like, oh, that's clearly Fae, especially while you're in a city. I mean, like a metropolis. But that you guys are walking by it as you're going forward. But that very first thing you saw on your left, that square corner shop, it looks Fae in that some of the parts hanging from the wall look sort of Fae.
Okay. So
it
not a
has-
whole lot, basically.
No, but it has creature parts, and creatures can be Fae. And then further down the street, that I hadn't brought it back up this time, but that weird like stone and wood cottage-like building that looked like it was straight from like mid 1700s Europe. That was just sort of sandwiched in between two buildings with like that wooden thatch roof and that single window like 20 feet off the ground and that single door with the barrel next to it and the monkey skeleton sitting on it. That one strikes you as being slightly Fae. Only in that there's something really weird going on with that skeleton monkey thing. And while that could be necromantic, not that you necessarily know what necromancy is, while that could be slightly necromantic, like weird magic can often be Fae. But you're not getting any Omega Fae vibes.
Omega Fae.
Guys, after we finish going to the place with the hand, can we go to that one with the weird monkey outside?
I
Was
cannot
that-
promise you anything.
What was the name of that? Did that have a name?
That is one of the only things on the street
Okay.
with no sign, no
Gotcha.
name.
I want to see.
Is it kind of abandoned?
It looks like it's kind of hard to tell.
Okay.
And there's that one building
Don't
way
think
down
that
the
matters.
street that looks like it's straight up abandoned,
Okay.
like that ramshackled shack squeezed in between two buildings that just has a dim light coming from within.
Yeah.
Those are the two buildings on the street with no signs or names.
I say we quickly run through the
Yeah.
hand place, just kind of see what's up, check
Living
it out,
tapestry.
and
The living tapestry.
prioritize
Yeah.
the living tapestry.
That's
that
what the
was-
hand
Yeah,
place
that's what
is
it's
called.
Okay, the hand place.
You said that with so much sass. That's what it's called.
It's writing it over and over.
As you guys are having this
Craig.
discussion, Craig, you look over and the living tapestry in common is just shining in huge illusory letters over the street.
The
Right.
hand place. We're gonna go to the hand place and we're gonna check it out, and then we're gonna go to the dead monkey.
I hear it's a really handy place.
Get out!
I just got what you did. Oh,
I
the
think I
DM
made
takes
that
a point
same-
of psychic damage.
I think I made that same joke last session
I
too.
think
Probably.
you did.
And I'll make it
go.
every
Okay.
session from now.
You know, we can talk about going, but can we actually like?
Okay.
Yeah. Greta starts like walking towards the hand place. Just
Okay,
'cause
so you
the
guys are
lettering is
walking.
blue,
Going.
right?
What?
The lettering is blue, right?
what color's the
it
lettering?
keeps changing.
Okay. It reminds me of
I
fruit.
love it. Oh, I love multi. Okay, yeah, let's go in there first. I want to go in there first. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. So as you guys get closer, it's really lovely. It's very simple. It has it's one of the only buildings on the street. So the cobblestone street, there's no true sidewalk. It just comes right up to the buildings. But there's like kind of a sidewalk just in that like even more people have walked there and it's even more worn down and smooth together. But the that building is entirely wood, just slatted wood right next to each other. This really dark brown, rich like coffee brown mahogany. Very long stained, but the stain is so old that like the only way that you can tell that it's stained wood is that it has retained that color and hue, but time has worn it so long that it no longer has the like reflective quality of freshly stained wood. And it's the only building on the street that has a slight like deck that comes off the front. You could step up onto to go to the front of it, sort of like with like a saloon vibe, but nothing else about it is saloon-like. And has an awning that stretches forward off the top of the front wall, and that's where the illusory script and the hand projects out of. And there's just a really large set of, because the only way saloon-like feature, of saloon doors that would open in and out and swing in and out. And there's no other, there's some windows on the front that let some light in, but there's nothing decorating them, and they're slightly opaque. So it really looks like it's probably more for light quality than anything. And as you guys like work your way off of the stone and start clomping your way up the wood.
I'm not clomping.
Okay, excuse me. As everyone else
Not
clomps and you
clomping.
don't clomp.
I don't clomp.
Craig is
I don't wanna
definitely
clomp.
clomping.
Okay. Craig is roll for clomp.
Do you actually want me
No,
to? No.
that's not a roll. But as you guys, there is no clomp roll.
I have a plus 4 to clomp.
We should make one.
We should make one.
Homebrew clomp.
Anyway, as you guys get closer, that hand, it's crazy to watch it because it is rapidly painting and designing these detailed images in the air. As you approach it, one of it is like it draws a horse in the air with this like gold and flowing. It's like it's drawing in LEDs, and they're floating there in the air and then disappearing in lines. And it draws like a Mustang alone on a hill, and then the image starts running, and then it sort of like dissipates, and then the hand reappears and draws something else, and it's always something different at all times.
Do you take requests?
You say up to an illusory hand and nothing happens.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you guys pass from the awning. As you guys push through the doors, they sort of like, and as you guys walk into the space, the inside is the same wood. And the inside, whatever you're expecting, it's not that. It's a very, very open space, probably 20 feet wide, maybe 40 feet back to the end of the room, with probably like an 8-foot ceiling. And at the back of the room, there's a wall with a door in it on one side and a desk in front of that. A very nice ornate desk with a nice leather-bound chair at it. And that appears to be, aside from what I'll describe in a moment, the only thing in the room. So wherever that door leads to, it's probably like the true heart of like the offices of this business. The rest of the space just has mirrors lining the wall from one end to the other. Wall vanity mirrors all the way down, like a gym almost. But only from like about a waist up height. And one side of the room has a bunch of really nice, more of that thick mahogany wood based chairs with all leather topping that they have sections that can bend and be locked back into position by levering. And then the other side of the room has tables of the same nature and quality that someone could lay down on. Each one of these beds and chairs have little pedestals next to them with like these large cylindrical wooden sort of implements coming out from them, little tables that have a number of different inkwells and then drawers and cupboards in them, and then a bunch of really small metal metallic things poking out of ringed cups that are sitting next to them. And what you all can see all across this space is that there are people laying down on the chairs, laying down on the tables, facing toward these mirrors, and every one of these people is being tattooed. And there are artists next to every one of them who are pulling out these quills and dipping them in different materials and then slowly pinpoint tattooing them, because that is the nature of tattooing in this ancient fantasy world, with incredible quality. And at the back of the room, there is a half-orc. He's got like dim gray skin, 2 tusks pushing out of the front of his lip, which spills over onto his large square jaw. He has Bazz side of his head and this dark, sleek black hair that comes into this sharp bun in the back, but somehow he kind of makes it work. And there's little streaks of gray in it, and he has these 2 little spectacles that are resting on his wide, strong cheeks as he looks over paperwork. And he's pretty muscular and large. He's got this nice leathered vest, and he's sort of leaning over the desk at the back, and he's rubbing his jaw, looking over papers. And you guys have just sort of walked into the space. And as you walk in, nobody looks up. And everybody just like a couple of heads turn and then go back to what they're doing. And there's every different race here, and the artists. There's probably about 6 different tattoo artists in the space working on people. Some people are waiting, some people are resting, some people are just asleep in their chairs. But a number of people are being worked on.
Okay. Y'all want to get tattooed up?
Yes.
I'm looking at the mirrors and I'm like, I've never...
This is literally, Bazz, the first time in your life that you've ever seen a mirror. Also, Greta, you too. This is the first... No.
I want to change.
You might know what a mirror is. You've never seen a mirror.
I've never seen myself like this
So
before.
immediately your mind blown by this magic. It's incredible.
I've only seen myself in like the context of like murky water and
That's very poetic.
That's all I know. You know what I mean? Like
You've never seen yourself other than a reflection of water.
That's
So
crazy.
suddenly you get the most accurate look at yourself you've ever seen.
I look pretty good. I look pretty
Craig agrees.
good. Do you say that out loud?
Do you say that in the third person?
No,
The
but-
bear agrees.
Craig
No, I say
agrees.
Craig like nods in agreement of just like, yeah.
I start making weird faces just to see myself do it. Like,
Craig, do you want to get matching tattoos?
can I do it too?
Yeah, boss. Do you want to get? We could get bumblebees.
Oh
Actually,
my
I don't.
no.
I don't know if
How
that's
much?
okay.
What?
DM, in my culture, is are tattoos like a thing? Or
Wait,
like,
yeah, same.
Excellent question. You know what? Specifically in your culture, they're not terribly prohibitive about things in general.
Okay.
So long as things are peaceful and like sort of joyous, they probably wouldn't have an issue with much. I don't know how many people from where you're from would have tattoos, but I also don't know that it's a place where people get upset about a lot of stuff.
Okay.
It's a very open, free, hippie culture.
I want to go there.
You know, guys, I think we got to do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
The time I've spent with you,
What
as
should
short
we
as
get?
it's been, has been rich and full of things, good and bad,
But rich.
but rich.
What should we get and where should we
Ooh.
get it?
On my face.
No. Well, I mean,
Sorry, I'm practicing.
Let's make
Okay.
an appointment. I'm sure it looks really busy, so I don't know if we can. We can ask if we can get it right now.
Yeah.
So you guys are just standing in the front of this business having this conversation. No one else is reacting, but you're
I
just
think
standing
it's
in the front
completely
having a
normal for
conversation.
people to talk amongst themselves.
Sure, I'm just describing the scene.
Okay.
You're not doing anything wrong. I'm just
Okay.
describing.
Okay.
And after a moment, the gentleman at the back, the half orc at the desk, like sort of like his eyes flit up to you a couple times, and after he notices that you guys don't really approach anything or anywhere, he sort of like he kind of makes eye contact with the three of you and like looks you over for a second, like as if he was expecting you guys to like sit down in a chair or walk up and talk to someone, you know?
Yeah.
And when that doesn't happen, he sort of like pauses for a second and he puts a little quill that he's been writing with in an inkwell, and he like sort of in a chair and stands up and he walks around the desk. When he gets up, he's pretty big. He's probably like 6'2", maybe. Very broad-shouldered and muscular, with that dull gray skin, these wide, meaty hands. And he starts walking across the room. He just has on that leather vest, which is sort of slightly parted in the middle, no shirt underneath, and he's got on these very nice, like brown slacks of some like sort of nice cloth silk. And he has no shoes, and he just comes treading across the floor. And eventually, as he gets close to you guys, I haven't done this voice in a while, so forgive me. He says, "Well, good morning, and welcome to the Living Tapestry."
I do a just super dramatic bow, like,
She does that
All right,
sometimes.
little one.
It's
Hi.
a
It's good to
good.
meet you. I'm Devin
faith.
Kellum. And he hands up, as he hands up his hand, and you know your hand is shaking, his hand just sort of wraps around the front half of your arm as he shakes it because his hand is so much bigger than his. And he
Yeah.
goes, "You got good spunk.
yeah.
What's your name?"
Greta.
"Greta. Good to meet you."
I'm Craig.
"Craig."
Nice to meet you.
The strangest names come through here.
I'm Bazz.
"Bazz. Good to meet you." Devin Kellum, as I said. Welcome to the Living Tapestry.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're thinking about getting tattoos.
If we wanted to do that over there, how far would we have to plan in advance? Do you have?
Can we do now, today?
This is the way that we see people. Some
Yeah.
people come in for extended appointments, but a lot of people just simply walk in, let us know what it is that they're wanting, and we can supply with them immediately.
Sick.
Really?
We take in walk-ins all the time. Now, are you all looking for magical and non-magical tattoos?
Magical.
What?
Wait, what's
Does
the
it
cost
move
difference?
like?
There's a great cost difference, my friend.
Oh.
Magical tattoos are quite expensive. We have to use fine jewels crushed up to lay them into your skin. So they look beautiful, and oftentimes they do powerful things for you. For example, we have some tattoos that can make you quicker, others that can make you stronger or smarter, some that can even make you physically tougher. Even for some high prices, if you're a magic user, we have tattoos that can increase your ability to employ magic, but they can get pretty expensive.
I think we should just get a normal one
should get a
because I think
tattoo
yes, I think the emotional happiness and the emotional that it gives us is gonna give us power, just like the ones that you were saying. You know,
Power of friendship really is
Power of
stronger.
friendship.
That is true.
Magic.
It's
You're
cheaper.
an interesting group, that's for sure.
Yeah. What do y'all think about getting bread?
I love it.
Getting a loaf
I
of bread
love that.
tattoo?
I want to get a loaf of bread.
Before you all get too excited, it looks like possibly each of you might be newer to this experience. Am I correct in that?
Yes.
I've never
am.
had.
That's
a
no
tattoo.
problem. And more than anything, we just want to. We pride ourselves on being one of the finest people to do this in the city.
Yeah.
So we make sure that people who come in here are getting something that they want, that they'll want for, that they'll be glad to have for a long time. And we want to make sure that people get their money's worth. So I want to be up front. You fine-looking individuals, are you familiar with the general pricing schema for tattoos?
Yes.
No. Oh, yes.
No,
No.
we are not.
Okay, so
I
you could
don't always
definitely
say
afford
yes.
that sort of an item.
Yes.
Go
No.
ahead, make a
No.
perception check.
No.
Can
Okay.
you?
Yeah.
How much is it?
Well, a small tattoo, and he holds up like his fingers on an arm and gestures to about that much. He'd
This
say,
much?
I'd probably be about 125 gold.
Oh my gosh.
And then a medium for probably about 200.
Can
if
we-
you took up an arm, and then probably for the whole arm, probably about 350.
Could we do like a service, like a task in exchange?
We can do that. We're very good at tasks.
Yeah.
I bet you all are.
It seems
we
like
have
your
3
floor
days
is
in the-
cleaned.
Hag.
We have 3 days in the city
That's
before we
incredible.
have to leave. So like, if you have anything that can be done in 3 days, that'll pay for 3 tattoos.
Greta, make a persuasion check with advantage from Bazz.
We really went to do.
That one didn't count. Can you hand me my dice, please, Dean?
Did it just fall off the table?
Where is it?
It's right there.
By your left foot.
Under the stool.
Oh, it blended in with the floor.
Sorry.
Fun fact, my rug has bees on it.
I was just about to say
I've never noticed that.
Okay, so a 3 and an 18
Oh, wow.
and persuasion.
Yep.
So like 24.
She's back.
She's back.
Guess who's back?
The first one was a 3.
Back again.
He pulls up his really large hand and sort of starts rubbing his chin, and he goes, you know, this is a pretty respected establishment. And I don't mean that in a hoity-toity way, just honestly. We try and take our work very seriously, so we usually don't trade in anything other than certifiable funds. But a lot of spunky fellas like you all come through here. I'm not going to lie. I'm interested to see where this goes.
Yay.
And for some reason, whatever it might be, we're a bit lower on customers this week than we have been in others. So, if you all will be helpful for me in some way, I would get each of you all small matching tattoos that I'll do myself.
Wow.
I love
Bread.
it. Yes, and it's gonna be bread. Can
gonna
you do
be
a loaf
bread.
of bread?
I can do a loaf of bread. I can
Okay.
do anything, Frank.
Can I see some of your best work? I just gotta make sure that, you know, we're...
It's a loaf of bread.
I
I
can.
feel like I could do a loaf of
Oh,
bread.
that's totally fair.
I
I
wanna
can
see the
absolutely
best.
show you some of our best work. Scimitar. And he like turns around and like raises a hand to his lip and shouts a little bit. And there's like a pause. And then one of the artists, she's this, she is a half-elf woman who has the hair on this side of her head is pulled up into a tight bun that frays out into a ponytail that's just kind of wild and goes everywhere. And this whole half of her head is shaved. And this is sort of like
Dope.
braided upward tightly. And she has like tattoos all down the right side of her body
cool.
and none on the left. And they are varied in style, and she looks kind of sick. She has sort of like a very tightly narrowed chin, but a wide oval face with these very kind features, but this really sharp, keen look in her eyes. Wide and almond, and she's working very carefully with one of those pinpoint metal rods with the tips at the end on someone, and she sort of looks up for a moment, and she says, yes, and Devon, as you've met him, says, we're looking at some people who want to get an understanding of some of our finest work. Can you spare a second? And there's like a pause, and she sort of looks down at what she's working. She leans forward and talks to the person she's working on, who is this very large human man who's laid forward on the table. And he sort of like nods to her, like they're like 25 feet away from you guys, so you can't hear too well. But she's just sort of like nods to him for a second, puts the metal quill rod in one of the cups, and like strolls across the room to you all, and she goes, all right, how can they be of service? And he says, let's show him probably the, let's say that fellow that we did the owlbear for, and then probably, let's give him that cityscape that one fella wanted on his chest, and then, those are 2 really good examples. She nods and she says, yes, I can do that. And then she looks at Devon and she said, she looks at you all, excuse me, and she says, which of you wanted to see the work?
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it.
I'll tell you what, I'll go one at a time. And she walks around the space, touching each of you all on the forehead. And as she touches you all in your heads, you can perfectly see what she has seen.
Wow.
Oh my
Awesome.
gosh.
And what she shows each of you, the first one that she shows you is she shows you the finished work on someone's thigh. And it is this really, really large dragonborn. And she had this like large muscular silver scaled thigh that went down, and she has scales And she still managed to be tattooed because you can see now this must have been one of the magic tattoos. She, with her silver scales, there is a green shining light in all of the design of what was tattooed on her, as emerald was punctured into the scales of her leg. And there is this elaborate design of an owlbear reaching up her calf and turning up her thigh, scratching upward. And the art has a very sort of Southeast Asian style to the tattooing. Not that that's real in this world, but just for your context. And it's just this dramatic owlbear clawing up the side with its beak open and this ferocious look in its eyes clawing up her leg. And it is one of the most elaborate pieces of artwork you've ever seen. And then the second image that you all are witnessed is this this sort of he's a human, probably early 30s maybe, a real kind of like a pretty boy with pale skin and dark black hair. And in the image that you see, he's sort of laid back in a chair and he doesn't have a shirt on because they were doing it across his chest. And there is an entire cityscape across one pectoral, sort of in the way that people have
New York City skyline,
skylines on shirts, but in a very original way that people have done. It's the skyline of an elaborate, amazing city done in what appears to be diamond across his chest.
Wow.
So it reflects this light blue light across his chest. And then she after each of you guys witness that image, she sort of turns to Devlin and goes, "Will there be anything else?" He sort of goes,
Honestly, your worst piece of work.
That's exactly what I was going to say too. Not your worst, but the worst one you've ever seen.
I think she'd only be able to show you images she's seen in here. And
Okay.
I don't mean to be sarcastic, but we don't do any bad pieces, so I'd have nothing to show you.
All right. Okay.
And she just sort of smiles and
How'd you do that?
Thank you.
Can I ask the lady how she did
Okay,
that?
if you ask her, she's passing away.
Yeah.
I really need to get back to my client, but I am skilled in magics that transmit images. I can work with people's minds.
Cool.
Illusory in ways.
Pog.
And she just winks at you
This
and
is
walks
the
back to the
moment
table.
that Craig realizes he has the type. But then he quickly remembers
All right.
he's married.
Yeah. In a moment that's happened to him apparently 6 times already in this campaign.
Greg falls in love with every single person.
Every single woman he meets.
That's his type. Every single woman.
Oh, she's female. Whoa. But Devram sort of just looks back to you and goes, so, if those are out of your price ranges today, that's fine. But, that's right, you were talking about doing a possible service. So that's the general nature of some of our work. But
What can
we
we
can
do
use
for
simpler
you?
designs as well.
I think simpler would be good, depending on the job.
Well, I'm not going to lie. If you're not paying in gold, simple's going to be all that happens, and that's okay. But we can still make it artistic and pleasing to the eye.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So, there's going to be a pause here while the DM figures out what you guys can do in trade for this character, because I had not thought about that.
DM, I have a question.
Yes.
Were those tattoos on other players? Or are those ones that you created?
That's cool.
One of them was.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
One of them is a tattoo that really is on one of the players.
That's so cool.
Also, if
Wait,
you're letting
which one?
Andrea eat your heart out, I'm sure you just had a great time there.
Which one is it?
It was the man with the skyline in his chest.
What skyline was it?
You guys don't know. You didn't recognize it.
Well, you obviously know.
It was Dallas, Texas.
It was Lubbock. There's one building. There's one building.
And a water tower, probably.
It was the water tower.
Water towers are I feel like in Texas, it's a big part of the sky. I don't know. I've never.
Okay, so Devin sort of rubs his chin a little bit in the proverbial emulation of what I really have to do because I don't know what I'm doing. He goes, all right, I'll tell you what. All of the work that we do has to be done in precious gemstones. It's the way that we get it done. They're effective conduits for the magic that flows through some of the tattoos in the same way that many casters need gems for their various spells and whatnot. So what I need you all to do is we get regular shipments through the silver scales who bring gemstones from various mining operations across the city and bring them here that we pay for at full price. But recently, one of our shipments went missing. Very small. I don't mean a whole shipment. That wouldn't happen. You can't steal from the silver scale like that. But specifically, a small grouping of pearls that we were going to use for a specific order that had someone had coming up next month. Just a little bag pitch full. But it went missing. And if you all can find it, I would be gladly willing to do to do some tattoos on all of you.
I'm gonna turn around and like grab y'all into a huddle or like.
Well,
try
you should play.
I'm gonna try and like move. I'm gonna
She's
like.
gonna whisper it so hard you won't hear it.
We're gonna have a quick huddle real quick and talk logistics.
Can y'all give us a second? Gosh.
We're gonna huddle.
Okay, anyway.
So I'm gonna like grab your arms and like pull you into a circle. Y'all wanna like? Do y'all wanna actually do
I
this?
don't know.
I don't know if we have.
Bread tattoo?
I think that we can afford the. I think if we do it, we do it. If it happens, it happens.
That didn't make any sense. I'm so sorry, boss. But what?
I just think
You
we
think
have.
we should do the jobs and get the tattoos, or
Oh man.
I think we should.
I really want a
but I
bread
wanna-
tattoo.
Yeah.
Because then y'all
It's a good
have to like
memory.
me because we all. Have,
Okay, fine, inspiration.
I already had it.
You already have it. You don't ever use it, but you have it.
It's like a little trophy. It's like
Yeah,
I was funny right there.
And then you failed your third, that's the only third. What?
But I think that as we explore things, if serendipity casts a good light on us and we happen to find this, and
Oh, I see what you're saying.
then it happens, and I think that's the way saying that we're supposed to get
We do
these.
have
Sarah
3
Depew?
days. We do- Craig, Sarah is not a person.
DM,
and
is it,
she
what was
will
the
not talk
tattoo
to
artist's
you.
name again?
Devram Callum.
Devon, where was the last place these pearls were seen?
So we get our shipments in from the docks. So the Seal of Scales go pick them up there from
Okay.
miners in Yazlan, and then they bring them across city to us. And so it's less that we got the whole shipment because no one could deal with Silver Seal soldiers like that. Excuse me. But one of the little pigs went missing. So we suspect it was less some sort of a daring thievery and more that simply one of the sailors who was probably involved in the transfer just thought that it was an easy hand and got a bit five-fingered discounting.
Did the dockmaster notate down the?
That's when we found out that we were light.
Oh, because she noted it. She noted down, and you didn't get it, or
Exactly.
okay.
Well,
so
she went to go count everything, and she realised that we were missing one of the items in the inventory previously.
okay. Well, I think we'll be back by the docks again at
Mm-hmm.
some point, and I know that we'll give it a good try to find it. And if we do,
I'll tell you what. If you guys come in with the missing bag of pearls, you can get your tattoos.
All
If
right.
not, no hard feelings. If you just come back with gold at some point, I'll be loving to get you any sort of tattoo that you're looking for.
okay.
What are so scales, right? So I didn't know they could like ship things. Like how are these like
The Silver Seal.
like how
soldiers
are
in
these
there.
like because they they come out that like they're on fish and they're on lizards. Like how are they shipping things? I don't understand that. And what are they silver? Like what are they? How are
I'm
they doing
talking about the
this?
Silver Scale soldiers.
Okay.
Those are those folks you see around town in that shiny, glinty armor.
Okay.
Yes. It seems like you all are new in town. Do you have any general questions about the city?
Where should we stay away from?
Well, that's actually one of the better parts about Port Resplendent. You could probably head to any number of cities in this world that would have city size, and you'll find them here. I guess what I would say is you'll know them when you see them.
I was asking so we could go there. It was a trick question.
Yeah.
Well, you'll know them where you see them. But the other truth is that because we have this complicated relationship with the Palmavet, whoever you feel about them, because those who are involved in possibly internationally illicit activities are also a part of the perpetuating government, not a lot of unregulated crime actually happens here.
Unregulated.
Exactly. So affairs that the international community might see as crimes are oftentimes openly done by the government here. And actually, as he has this conversation with you, he's sort of like pulled you back to his desk and he's having it at a slightly lower volume. And it's this really interesting tone that he's communicating this to you guys with, because he's not being secretive about it, but he's also not saying it openly in the middle of the room. So the people at either table next to him could clearly hear you guys, but he's also not saying it in the middle of the room. It's this really interesting middle tone that he's taking with you guys as he talks about it. And he continues on and he says, they're often sort of like a sale of stolen goods at large at sea, or possible trade of illicit substances, or internationally regulated substances, or the shipment of arms. Sometimes that's done by the government in open daylight with full contract approval, and it doesn't affect our citizens here negatively. The whole complicated relationship is that there are affairs that happen in this city that can have negative impacts on wealthy and powerful people around the world, but because the city is so contained, it stays here. And for that reason, it's really hard to get crime done in this city that's regulated, I guess you could say. So this is actually a pretty safe place to be.
Is it like this on the whole place or just in this place of building?
Port Resplendissant. So for some context, do you all know what Le Pomme Vert is? And he lowers his voice just a little bit more now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that agency, some things are unclear to a lot of us, and a lot of it's done behind closed doors, so we're not exactly sure how it fits in. But Unsin is run by a series of lesser nobility. There's no true king here. This port town was made a long time ago for people who wanted to escape monarchies and other stuff like that. And so this city, it works off of a principle of only thing that works here is business. For better or for worse, and of course that's not always true, politics bleed in at some level, but it's run by lesser nobility. And the heads of many of those houses just happen to be members of Le Pomme Vert, I guess I would say. So they're not the officially involved governmental heads of our city-state, but they call the shots at the end of the day, and most people know. So, also for anyone listening, sorry, I haven't done this accent in a while. I'm trying to keep it. I'm bleeding into others a couple times.
You're doing great. You're doing amazing.
Doing amazing, sweet.
So great.
Doing so good, sweetie. So he continues and he says, for example, the Silver Scale soldiers are just a private military group, and they're not officially contracted to Le Pomme Vert, but their head is a member of Le Pomme Vert, and Le Pomme Vert is completely permitted within the city. There's nothing. They're only illegal in other places, if that makes sense.
That makes it. So people take things from each other frequently here?
No, just the opposite.
They give
here,
things away.
Le Pomme Vert stops any of that crime from happening.
Oh.
So they're thieves in the city, right? Because it's just a place like any other place. But if you guys get something stolen from you, you don't go to the police, you go to the thieves.
No one steals from
because
where
the
I'm
thieves. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
The thieves, quote unquote, they might steal things from other nations over the waters, but here they're just sort of the government. A good way of looking at it is it's like they're just police here, but other places, the criminals. It's really complicated, actually.
No, I guess I understand.
So we have one of the lowest crime rates in the world.
Wow.
Are these scales that are silver? Are they related to the House Alexander?
Yes.
Okay.
House Alexander is specifically contracted under the binding legalities.
But
of
the
city
leader of them is
to
from
be-
the crime people.
Yes. And so to be clear, here in the city, Le Pomme Vert is not really even seen as a criminal organization.
Okay.
It's just an organization of powerful business partners who might occasionally use swords in their business dealings across the world. Other people might see Le Pomme Vert as a criminal organization, but here, it's just an organization.
Can I roll insight on?
Yeah.
Are these people being completely brainwashed into thinking these,
Ooh, that's
these
a
people
good
are crazy?
thought.
Yeah, roll insight.
Okay.
I don't understand how someone can steal from someone in one place and not steal from someone in another place. Because
Essentially, the idea is theft was sort of a bad example because, to be honest, the Pomme Vert doesn't actually get involved in that much theft. When I say theft, I mean it's less like someone picked another person's pocket and more like a rival nation who's not in the good favours of some of the most powerful business people here might have a shipment going missing that the origins of which might have been dubious in the first place, and it might end up being sold at port here.
Okay.
That's the closest you get to theft. But when I talk about criminal activity, I mean more like this gets really boring. And the only reason I know any of this is that I work in a tattoo shop. I listen to people talk about their thoughts all day long. He's got real like your barber sort of feels, where like he just learns everything because people tell their thoughts to him. And he says criminal activity might be more reflective of let's say there's a war going on between two smaller nations in the Earth in Bloom. Le Pomme Vert might be involved with getting arms to one side, and that might be recognised as breach of an international treaty by the other opposed nation. But for Le Pomme Vert, they're independent, they don't care. Another good example might be that they might they just facilitate business outside of, that went British, they facilitate business outside of the regular legal bounds
okay.
that people have.
Well-
But honestly, it gets complicated.
No, okay. Everything here has been pretty
What was
crazy.
your insight check?
18.
Um,
16 plus 2.
Yeah. Let's go, Craig. I think that's one of your highest rolls of the game.
That is.
the way he's describing this, he's treating it much less like, here's this institution that we look up to, and much more like, here is this large complex structure that all of us are under that I regularly observe. So it feels much less like brainwashing. It feels less like he's describing to you like how great our political party is, and more like, I work for Amazon, and these are the things I've witnessed in this large corporation. So Amazon not being too important of an example.
I don't know. I think it's a perfect example.
Okay, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I guess it kind of is. But the point being that like most of what you're getting out of this is that like it doesn't feel like Le Pommavet has. Oh, I said it in the Australian accent. It doesn't feel like they're sort of like in a really central. This feels like one of the least political nations you've ever been in.
Okay.
So like there's no propaganda. Nobody's like mandating any sort of an education. This criminal organization, this entity, whoever they are, they're just a lot of their members. It's like they're a private club, and a lot of their members, I say have worked to be, are involved in a lot of key political positions and financial and economic. So it's less like Le Pommavet is the nationally recognized government. They're in no official place of power, but everyone in the nation understands
Why are they
that
so
they're in power.
respected?
I'm sorry?
Why are they so respected in this
So
area?
Well, you can sort of piece that together from what he's been telling you in that, like, this organization, in their squeeze hole, now there's probably negative ramifications. You can assume that. And it doesn't seem like Devram doesn't think that. He's just relaying to you what he understands about the socioeconomic, political. Wow, this is really a note we've hit on this episode. It seems like he's perfectly aware that there's bad things about this organization. It benefits the citizens of this city-state really well, because if you decided that you were going to commit crime in this city, you'd basically be challenging the authority of this organization. But they are not the police who need to abide by a law. If you stole from someone important and that person went and found Le Pommavet and contracted them, I'm giving you a lot of information. I don't know if you deserve all of this from an insight check, but whatever. We'll just explain.
I want to know.
You're having so many different thoughts about social situations you've been in. I don't know how much this will remind you of your tiny little underground city from Biasta, but that's fine. So like if someone assaulted someone you knew or stole from you, like because Le Pommavet is respected and not touched and in an important position of power, you could go to them and things could happen, but they are beholden to no laws. So you could be like, hey, this person stole from me, or they like assaulted my family member. If you pay them and contracted them, that person who committed that minor independent crime could just disappear. Right?
Yeah.
And so like the idea being that like money talks in this city, but the structured organized nature is that like all the different businesses and political entities and extra legal entities are all sort of in bed with each other.
Okay.
And for that reason, crime ends up being really low.
So basically, if you pay them enough to like contract them and you tattletale on someone of what they did to you, you could hire them to go get that person. Right?
That's a thing that could happen.
Yeah.
But the essential characteristic being, it's less that like they're paid enforcement throughout the city, and more that like this organization is considered a criminal organization because it works extra legally, and many of their methods are criminal. But like from what he's describing, they're involved at economic levels, they're involved at political levels. They're just a big organization.
Yeah.
So actually, a really good comparison could be they're just a really powerful corporation. That's it. They're a really powerful corporation, and they do all of the really shady stuff that real world governments and businesses do, and then some, except they are keeping no front. They're just completely transparent about that.
Okay.
Because in this city, that's fine. Because they're involved in the power structure and the protection of this city.
Okay.
So the people in the city don't care. Or maybe a lot of people have an issue with it. Devram's not really giving you his opinion on whether or not it's good or bad. He's just describing its nature.
I respect him for just giving information.
So I gave you way too much information for an 18, but that's fine.
I have a question. So is this just in Port Resplendent, or is this all of Unsen?
You don't know.
Okay.
You're next.
Well, thank you so much for the information and advice.
Absolutely. Honestly, somebody hasn't asked that in a long time.
Do you like Le Pommavet?
Oh, it's complicated. I mean, they do some wonderful stuff. They do some awful stuff. Or make tattoos.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair
enough.
I was
Fair
late.
enough.
Dang it. I'll get better next time.
Bye.
Fair
But
enough.
if you guys come back without pearls or want any other sort of tattoo,
All right.
Devin's got your back.
You're
Thank you,
really
dude.
cool.
My
Thank
favorite
you.
dude.
I like you either, my daughter.
And the place is really nice. I like the shiny things on the wall that show you yourself.
Oh, there's mirrors.
Yes.
And he doesn't seem that sassy because in this world, they're not common.
They're very nice.
So he continues and says, "Oh, there's mirrors. They're pretty incredible, aren't they?
I really like them.
Yeah, they fetch a pretty penny, but they're worth it for the work. We like people being able to see what's being done for them.
I agree. It's been great to meet you.
Very good to meet you all. Hope we see you around again."
Bye. And then I walk
So
out.
I
with you guys.
turn kind of like, as
I
politely
walk
as a
backwards
social.
out.
You walk backwards out.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
Greta paused to Greta walk out of the shop. And Greta, you just sort of moonwalk all the way out of the business. And instead of looking confused and distressed like everyone else you've met, he just sort of gets a smile on his face and weirdos. And then he turns around, sits down behind the desk, and just goes back to the work.
Dude, that guy's my
Oh my
favorite.
God.
Like
I
my favorite
like him
person.
a lot.
Guys, if we ever have a
I
chance
like-
to like bless somebody or do
Yes,
something,
yeah.
Bless
We gotta bless
Give him
him.
like a bunch of money or something.
no,
Like
not bless,
girls?
like magical.
Based
Yeah,
on the quality of
even
items in
better.
that shop, you got the feeling that everyone who works there does very well, but yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't look like anyone in there was hurting for money.
But they, yeah.
Money's can't buy things sometimes.
Get him a cupcake. Anyways,
Bread.
let's
Gotta
go
get
with
bread.
the skeleton.
Let's go
Okay,
to the
let's
monkey
go to the
barrel.
house with the monkey in the front of it because that looks a little interesting.
Greta sprints over there.
Let's do this.
I don't expect that I walk.
Greta, make a dexterity check. Just because this city constantly has people moving back and forth in it, and that can be a challenging thing to do. Okay, I saw the number. It's all right. You can put your modifier on it if you want.
Yeah, I think I will.
I don't know what it is, so yeah, put your model.
2.
Oh no, Greta.
Actually, apparently I'm blind and I can't read the word dexterity.
Well, it starts with a D.
Take 2 points of fire damage.
Hey guys, dexterity is not on my sheet, so I guess I won't be telling you dexterity.
Dexterity is one of the big ones.
It's 2.
You know what I
So
just
four.
realized for the first time in my life? In 5e, it's fire damage and cold damage. Not heat and cold. Not fire and ice. Fire and cold damage.
Wow.
Is that weird to you? Because
Anyway.
Take 2 points of fire.
Like the group sort of like walks back into the busy street with all of its wonders, and they're like, "That's incredible! Let's go to that other coolest place." And Greta's like, "Yeah, Greta, you make 6 feet. You you're like sprinting. Your tunnel vision, like this place is wonderful. I'm so excited." You get completely clotheslined just by a taller person's knee.
Cool.
But less like they got you, and more like you ran right in the way of them walking. Like when a cat like walks in
Yeah.
between your feet and you're walking, you're like, "Why would you do that?"
Okay.
So they basically like clock you in the head, but
Okay.
with their knee. And odds are evens, Greta.
Evens.
That's an 8. Okay. I won't make it a huge person. It's just sort of like a regular sized human woman. So it hurts and you get knocked over and you don't necessarily take any damage.
Okay.
And as you fall over, it's this sort of like motherly looking woman. She has like sort of fair skin, dark brown hair that's in like these like 6 different like locks braided together that fall down on her shoulders. She has these very nice layered green cloaks. She has a bag of some sort of her side. And as you fall over, she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. My smallito, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to be more
Just
careful in
run
these streets."
Okay.
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 She just sort of pats you on the side and
Okay.
like walks by you.
Okay.
on the side.
And you get back up and you keep running across the street.
Why not on the back?
I don't know.
The side?
Eventually I'll remove you guys.
Side. What are you talking
Like,
about?
Like on the shoulder. I don't know.
Like
Okay.
what? There's a lot of side.
Yeah, the side of the head, the side of the shoulder.
You guys make it across the street and eventually you get to the other side.
My elbow.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going.
I can identify that animal. Sorry, that annoys me. Anyway.
An antelope?
Do I sound like
You just said you sound like an. That's what I mean. Like it's like.
There's a very specific nature documentary reference. Where's this character? Hold on 1 second.
Did the music just change?
It did.
I like it.
Much more
You
spooky.
You guys can't hear it.
And it will
but
change
it
it.
Oh,
sounds like
sorry. Yeah.
ba-dum,
It's a
ba-dum,
guitar
bum,
going.
It's- What would you call this?
Guitar.
Suspicious.
Spooky
There's a
music
very
in
specific
D
adjective
minor.
that I can't put my finger on.
Eerie.
It's fine.
Eerie.
Shoot, I didn't put it on repeat. Such a silly boy.
You never do that.
Why did I say that? I don't want to say it again. So you guys are going across the street.
You
and
said
in front
it
of
away.
this building that you walk up to
I'm
is about
permanentizing that.
8 feet wide.
Oh.
The whole building is about 8
It's
feet
not
wide.
very wide.
What?
And it's about 23 feet tall.
So it's sideways.
No. It is up and down. You maniac.
Minecraft
I'm just gonna keep describing and you guys can see whatever you want. And it has this like
First person to
it
make
has
him
this like
break
stone
wins.
plaster edifice to the front with each what looks like 2 separate floors divided by like a wooden floored layer, and then these wood lipped edgings on the side of the building that come up to that roof, and the one tall orange glowing window at the top, and it has a simple wooden door, and the whole building looks very old, and it's got cracked walls, and the knob looks like slightly rusted and twisted in, and there's a barrel next to it, and a skeleton monkey, like a monkey skeleton that's just sort of sitting there. And it's like a little statuette of a monkey, or just like a skeleton preserved. But as you guys get up there, especially Greta, you rushing up first, your 2 compatriots coming afterward, as you guys get right up there, the monkey's head sort of like turns and looks at you.
And it's a skeleton?
And it's a skeleton.
Okay, who of us have seen a monkey before?
I've seen a monkey.
I've probably seen a
None of
monkey.
us. No.
I've not seen
But
a
I
monkey.
lived in the jungle.
No, you lived in a forest.
Forest is
and
a
you are
jungle.
also from a forest. None of you guys are from a part of the world that would have a monkey.
Okay.
So this skeleton is bizarre and strange.
Does it look human-like?
Guys,
like,
this
does it
skeleton
It's
is
a
bizarre and
monkey.
strange.
It's very small. It looks like a capuchin.
This looks like a
skeleton.
capuchin.
But none of you guys know what that is. So the skeleton, it turns its head to you. It's very large canines, or like small to it, but relatively large to its
Okay.
size. Turn and look at you.
Hey, dude.
And the heads ring together and it looks up at you.
Hey, dude.
And it's just a skeleton being held together by some incorporeal force. But its mouth opens and its jaw sort of chitters a little bit and it says, "Welcome."
It's like a ring doorbell.
Craig
looking
is
for
very
today?
scared.
Magical.
Madam Miskars.
Yeah.
Is that fortunate? Please. And it sort of slaps a hand on the wooden door and just sort of rubs it gently. Enter and
I'm
discover what is incredible.
I'm looking at y'all like this.
Can I go inside too?
Any of you can.
Okay.
If we go inside, is something bad gonna happen to us?
No. Bad. Not bad, just strange.
Oh.
I'm down.
Please. Enter Madam Miskars.
Okay.
And discover what is incredible.
I wish if I had some fruit, I would give you some. But I have a couple
Okay.
of day-old fish.
And the
sticks.
skull it can be kind of hard to tell where it's looking because there's no eyes in the sockets, but it's just drifting back and forth. Enter. It sort of stands up and just starts putting his hand on the door. Enter.
It's not vampire. We're not vampires, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna go. Okay. I step
yeah.
inside.
Okay, you guys have to walk by it, and it doesn't get any further away from the door as you get closer. So it's like this uncomfortable, you have to move around it, and you put your hands on the door and you. The door slowly parts open, and you guys all pass through the door and enter the space.
Before we go to the next part, can we take a break a little bit early?
Sure, yeah, we can take it right now.
Yeah. Is that
It's an excellent place for a break.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Awesome.
Break.
We're taking a break. We'll be right back.
That was a horrible noise.
I try.
Take a break. Sam wants it.
So we will pick back off. So you guys have just walked into the strange building where the skeleton-like monkey was on the outside.
Before we do this, can we reestablish which magic items we have on us, just so that we?
Absolutely, we can.
So,
Yes, sorry.
I thought we had. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we had the eyeglass and the sea stone. But did we have the orb on us?
No, the orb is in the sack. My sheet says that I have the spyglass.
Okay.
Did you guys leave the sack in the room?
We left the sack in the room.
That's good. I
And
think.
I think the heart carver dagger, I think we
Yes,
left
it's in
there
the
too.
sack.
So what we have on us now is the spyglass and the sea stone.
Okay.
And that's
Who,
what we
who
have.
my
has the sea
diary.
stone?
And you're
I
right.
think
Which
I
is
have the
obviously
sea
magic.
stone. No, I don't. I don't have the stone
So
of the
Craig,
sea.
do you have the sea stone in your inventory?
Hold on. No.
Well, I'll
don't
just
have
say
that.
that I have the sea stone in my inventory.
Yeah. My thing needs to be updated. Hold on.
Craig, you should get a paper
We
thing.
gotta get you a paper sheet, bro, dog.
Please.
We gotta get you a paper sheet.
God, I
And I
got
didn't
you.
tell you to make your character on D&D Beyond before we started. Totally, that wasn't me.
Anyway, you guys walk into...
The listeners couldn't see Landon wink at all.
I just winked, and it was really good too.
Yeah,
on
it was-
dart, on dart.
So we walk into... I just wanted to say that. Anyway.
Just felt the urge.
Kermit. I'm going to describe this now. So, this cottage-like shop sits almost entirely in the alley of two larger buildings. Like, as you guys, it was so narrow that it almost feels like it was like in the alley of two other buildings. It was squeezed in. Window. Okay, this is the description I've typed up. So now that you guys are on the inside, so the like windowless interior. The barren door leads into a really crammed space. As you guys walk into the actual like space of this building, the only 8-foot wide building feels far more crammed on the inside. As you guys pass through the main interior, there's this really light pine wood slatted floor, and these huge shelves. The top of this building, from the bottom of the top, is nothing but shelves on either side that reach from the top to the bottom. All the way up to like this 23-foot tall building, it's just 1 to 20 feet of shelf. And it goes all the way back, and the building just, this little crammed weird structure goes back and back and back, like probably like a full 30 feet. So it is just 8 by 20 by 30.
Whoa.
And it's just shelves from wall to floor. And these shelves are crammed full of strange oddities and antiques and antiquities from the top to the bottom. The shop is lit by, I keep not putting it on repeat, because I'm a silly goober, silly boy. I hate it so much. Okay.
Quoting that.
And once you're on the inside, the lighting also changes drastically. So you guys walk in, and the moment you're inside, the door behind you closes itself. And the lighting changes drastically. You guys actually have to adjust your eyes for a moment, because it is very, very dim. There are no windows here except for that one, like all the way up there, and no light is streaming in.
We all have dark vision.
Yeah, we all have dark vision.
Oh, yeah, dark vision. Dark vision
say.
allows you to see things relieved in black and white. But
Up
there
to
is
60 feet.
up to 60. Yes, thank you.
So we can see the whole room.
It's totally cool. I've been DMing a while. I promise.
see
I know
I'm
it's
just saying that for myself.
It's all good. So you guys could see the whole space like in white and black relief, but there is light in here. It's just very dim. There are 3 small ringed metal candelabras, or chandeliers, that are connected to nothing, that are hanging from the shadows in the ceiling. And there's like 1 or 2 candles on each of them dripping wax down onto the floor. So the space is lit, but only just slightly. And for that reason, bizarre, odd armaments of shadows are crawling from 1,000 different angles across the space, where all of these different shaped items and odds and antiquities are making different shapes and forms down onto the floor, which up near to each other make this elaborate darkened patterns, and at the floor just are all a wash of darkness. And in this slightly lit interior, there is one other thing of feature in the room, and it is a small desk, or just sort of like squared wooden structure. It doesn't even quite look like a desk. It's confusingly vague at the back of the space, all the way at the back of the wall. And sitting there is a cloaked and hooded figure. Sorry, the lining just came out of the back of this chair.
Yeah. It does that.
It does that, I see. She is... Well, actually, you can't make out any features very well. There's just some sort of a cloaked figure at the back of the room. Like a full 30 feet back. No,
It does that. It
I'm
just
a big
breaks. It's hard. It'll come right back out as soon as you put it in
No.
too.
No,
place-
he just says no.
This
Okay.
kind of reminds me of Greta's shop in the book. Oh, a little bit. Just, yeah.
And as for what's on these walls, everything. You can see jars filled with fluid, and there's like parts floating in them. Like you can see one jar about halfway down the room, this large jar, and there's this eye in it, and it's just sort of floating in the fluid, and it's like sort of turned in y'all's direction like randomly, and then as one of you takes a step forward, it follows you.
Can I wink at it?
Sure.
Roll
wink at
wink.
You wink,
Roll
it
for
just
wink.
stares unrelenting.
Does it kind of feel like the collector's place from like
Very
you know,
much so.
you know,
Except
like Guardians of the Galaxy?
it's somewhere in between. It is the crammed, befuddled nature of the wand shop in Harry Potter meets the bizarre, eclectic nature of the collector in Guardians of the Galaxy meets like the worst antique shop you've ever been in.
Oh man, I've been in some bad antique shops.
And yes, And they're like haphazard scrolls crammed in other parts, wooden chests with no labeling and different odd, diverse designs. It's like this desultory mess of items. It's very hoardish.
Is there anything that wants me to pick it up?
All the way at the back of the room, there's this cloaked figure.
Sorry.
It's okay. She's sort of dressed in the shadows at the back of the space, and you can make out like a nose poking out from the cloak, and they're like two old, pale hands with varicose veins, long stretched parchment like skin, sort of manipulating something at a desk, and the figure's like about a full 30 feet away, and there's just a voice that comes like sort of out from the complete darkness in the space and says, "Welcome to my shop. Who are you?"
Greta says, "Hey, babe."
As you say that, there's just a hello. Hi, hello. And like the cloak rises a bit. And instead of going around this desk or whatever it is, and there's a few small items in the desk, but they're too far away to tell what it is, the figure just sort of crawls up onto the desk and then over it. Like one arm grabbing up on top and then a leg. And the leg, instead of coming right in front of the hips, comes around on the side. Like whatever this figure is, it's so flexible that it pulled its whole knee up to about its shoulder height and then put a foot up on the desk. And the other one follows suit. And then it climbs across and then gets down the other side. And you can see as the feet briefly dance out of the cloak and leave its structure, you can see they're just feet, human-like feet. But as this figure gets up onto the desk, you can catch for a moment that that's not quite right. The feet are a bit too long. It is completely a human foot, but the tarsals and the feet stretch for a bit too long, and the toes have like one too many joints on each of them. And the feet just sort of like momentarily dance out from the cloak and then back in as the cloak sweeps back over as it crawls over. And this figure takes 2 more steps from the other side and continues to stay hunched over, starts walking closer to you all and closer to you all across the room. And it gets about halfway and stops a bit. But as it walks that like 15 feet, every step it takes, it gets a bit taller. And you guys put together, oh, that's not small. And the creature still seems quite hunched, but as it's hunched, this figure's standing at about 6 feet. But very hunched over. And you can see as the candlelight starts to dance back and forth across its face, slowly revealing features as the cloak moves, as she makes this strange waddling movement forward. Like slowly features dance out. And it is an old woman's face. She looks almost kind of kindly with this long like jaw pointing to a chin, very sharp and chiseled, but cleft down the middle and this long pointed nose. But these kind features, everything about her face is kind and gentle, but her eyes are disquieting because they're too focused and too intent on each of you all. These long, stringy eyebrows. Yeah.
Can I make an insight check to see how afraid I should be? Or
I don't know if that's an insight check.
I don't know. Can I make like a check for danger?
How you feel is sure. Yeah. Roll an insight check for intent of this creature. And as she's moving, her arms, she's touching the walls the whole way across. And she's looking at you all, but the arms are reaching up and adjusting things the whole way. She's walking forward, not looking at them. She's walking forward and pushing books back into slots and picking up things that have fallen on the floor and putting them on shelves and adjusting and twisting things the whole way across the room. And as these arms are dotting out, they're too long. Each of these arms are about 4.5 feet. And the hand is too long, and the fingers each have an extra digit that goes forward. And she's just sort of like, but then when they come back into the cloak, it's almost like they assume this shorter, like this cloak is hiding a lot of whatever this creature's features are. This woman, this person, sort of. She gets halfway across the room. What did you get, Bazz?
14.
This is weird. this is spoopy. But she gets about halfway across the space and she says, "Hello to you too, darling. Welcome to Madame Miscor's magnificent menagerie. What are you looking for today?"
What does the word menagerie mean?
Menagerie. It's like a strange collection. And her arm extends all the way out to get only a foot from you, stretching across an uncomfortable amount of space. And she just picks up a small wooden bauble off the floor that's fallen and puts it on a shelf and retracts it back in.
Can I check and see if this is this something that Greta would at all be familiar with? Like, does this kind of vibe seem at all familiar?
Well,
or is this totally foreign?
Sure. There's some amount of the nice old ladies that you know that you haven't. They were just nice old women.
Yeah.
Not strange habits.
Yeah.
But yes, there's accoutrement in this place that can seem slightly familiar. So what sort of a check are you trying to roll?
I want to see if this is like an ambiance or is this an environment that I'm familiar with, or is this totally new?
Just trying to see if it's familiar.
Yes, is this familiar?
Yeah, roll that's weirdly between history and insight. Let's go with
Wait, can I choose?
Let's go with history.
So 15.
Man, your modifier is huge. Is that a +8?
That's a +6. Did I say? Oh, I'm sorry.
13.
Yeah.
Still,
I thought the 6 was.
Jeez, you're only level 2. You're gonna be a nightmare at 10. But it's okay. Wonderful nightmare. Yes, they're very similar.
Okay.
The way she's keeping items and the strange items she's keeping, the body parts in jars, stuff like that, it has a similar nature.
What
There's
about
definitely
her
a
body?
difference.
Is that
No, that's weird.
okay?
Some of the ladies you knew, I mean, they were magical. You knew that.
Yeah.
And they could do really cool things. So sometimes they would do unexpected things. They could change the way they looked. They could, and sometimes they had stranger dimensions and ways. But this is getting into a different territory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's just sort of standing there, and she wraps her hands together, and the fingers overlay, and she's just wringing them, saying, like looking at you all rapaciously, just watching and waiting for the answer for what you're looking for.
I am looking. I'm looking for someone that knows a lot about the Fae.
I know much. I could tell you many things about many things.
What would cause Fae magic to die?
She sort of like stands up a bit, and as she stands up, she like her back doesn't straighten out, but she's just sort of rising and rising and rising. And for a second, you're kind of confused because her dimensions aren't changing and her back isn't changing. But then you realize eventually, as you can see those uncomfortably long feet with the too many digits in the toes poking up from the bottom of the cloth, you can realize she's just standing up for the first time. And she comes to about 8 feet. And the long arm reaches all the way up and grabs something off of an upper shelf. And then everything contracts backward down into the cloak. She looks at the item in her hand that you can't tell. She just puts it into a pocket and doesn't say a word. And then she goes back to looking at you and says, "Many such things. The Fae is virile and unpredictable. But you're asking a more specific question, aren't you? Your bees are important. You should know what the issue is. You should know about their vexing danger, Bazz. You've come so far. So long. And you could travel much more. Or you could find your answers here."
What are the answers?
Trade
What am I trading?
what you would like. Would you like to trade something, Bazz?
What are you asking?
What is it you want to know, specifically? I can only help you if you're honest with yourself.
I want to know what's killing my bees.
And she turns all the way around, just completely facing away from you all. And she takes that weird moment. Now you can see it from behind. It's even more uncomfortable. Her legs are moving to the side as she walks, pushing off against the edge of the room. And the whole way back, she keeps reaching out her arms and adjusting things in the shop. And she disappears in the back of the shop. And as she walks by the desk again, she disappears. And you realize this shop doesn't end where the shadow ends. Further back into the darkness, it keeps going. With your dark vision, you guys can make out about another 20 feet of shelves, and she keeps going back further into more darkness, and she just disappears for a little bit. You can hear the rummaging of items as if she's looking for things. And that's going to be the time where Zach scrolls down on his document, reviews something real quick.
This is crazy.
Okay. She returns, there's a bit of quiet and some creaking and some as if things are being moved and adjusted, and then some sounds you don't recognize and don't understand. And after a while, she comes back and again crawls over the desk and then moves across the room, gets back to, this time she comes closer. She invades your space a little bit, especially because of her size. She remains in this hunched form, but still uncomfortably large. Like, because this room is only 8 feet wide, and the shelves come forward, by the shelves it's kind of only 6 feet wide. And by the clutter, you lose like another half foot. So her shoulders are only just fitting in the space. And she like sort of like, she gets like within 4 feet of you this time, and she just sort of leans forward and says, "That's a good question you asked. It has a tantalizing answer. But to pay you the knowledge you seek, you need to pay me something. Tell me something that you know, that you hold so secret, and I'll tell you what you seek. An eye for an eye."
You want to know a secret?
Something that's important to you. And I can tell you what you're looking for. But it's such a big choice. You might need a moment to think. So, what about you, Dudley?
How do you know my name?
Knowing things is a trade. I know a lot of things. That's what I do.
I'm looking for something that could control someone.
Yeah. Go on.
I'm looking for something that could change the mind of someone.
I can do that. Whose mind do you want to change?
Do you
Say her
really need to know
name.
that? Do you really need to know?
Say it.
His name is Aaron.
I can change his mind. What do you want him to believe, to think, to want? And as she's talking to you, her hands just sort of spread out on the floor, and they spread and spread wide. And she's just sort of like, she's like leaning forward, like resting her arms down before her. But because her arms are so long, as she's it's like she's sitting down intently to listen to you, but she could put her elbows all the way on the floor. And her long forearms sort of stretch outward, and she's just like listening intently as if she's just so excited to hear what you have to say next. What do you want him to think?
I want him to change his mind about his father, me.
You fought so hard, Craig. You care about your family.
They stopped
He doesn't
caring about
value
me
it.
a long time ago.
A father's a terrible thing to waste.
Yeah. So what do you have?
Solutions? I can do that.
Yeah.
No harm to your boy.
No, I don't want to hurt him. I want to change his mind.
I know you love him. And love is such a precious thing. I wouldn't ruin that. But I would take a trade. I can reach out to his conscience from here. Take a little twist, and he can see you as he should see you. But for that, I'll need a trade.
How do I know I can trust you?
Greg, if I'm not honest, I have nothing. I have to be honest. I know I look so scary, but I deal in truth. But really, I just deal in the shadows, the layers between it. I couldn't lie to you. What would you trade? Something valuable.
I don't have much.
Oh, you have plenty, Greg. What would you trade?
What are you looking for?
Something precious. I don't fill my shop by knowing what I want. I fill my shop with what others have wanted. What's precious, Greg?
Craig realizes his hand is feeling his diary in his pocket. There's a little bit of a battle going on between him and what he would love to keep. Coming to the decision, he decides, okay, I'm going to give it up.
Craig, I don't think...
A long hand lifts up off of the floor and lifts into the air. And as it opens, it's like the fingers splay out very far in this wide palm. And she holds it forward and she says, "That'll do."
Craig, I don't think this is the way to get what you want.
Her gaze isn't leaving
Craig,
you.
this is making me think you're not a good person.
We can find another way. You don't have to force something.
What do you want?
But he won't
Craig?
let me come back. He won't let me come back.
We can figure it out. We can figure it out a different way.
Do you want to do this, Craig, or do you have to do this?
Because you don't have to do anything, Craig.
There's no other option.
There's
always
always an
another
option.
Craig.
We'll help figure it out. We're not going to leave you alone.
Yeah.
Craig makes eye contact.
She's not saying anything, just staring at you.
It's okay.
And a little bit of spit is gathering at her lip and just drooling gently down her chin, falling off to the floor.
Craig moves his hand away from his pocket where his diary is located. He takes a step back and he says, No, I can't. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. A deal's a deal. Greta, I'm so excited you're here. What would you like? And she sits all the way back now, her arms pulling back in, and they wrap around her knees in her cloak, pulling together some of the like thin veiled mystery of the cloak. And as they pull together, you realize the knees push so much further forward through the cloak than you'd expected. Like the knees are up here as she's squatting down, and she just pulls them in around her shape and leans forward looking at you. What do you want? I'm fascinated to know the answer. It could be big. It could be little. Look around the shop. There's so many items. Or it could be more personal. But sometimes, Greta, people come into the shop not knowing what they want. That's fine. Sometimes I help them find it.
Okay. What do you think I want?
I know what you don't know you want. You're honest, Greta. So true.
Okay.
And you care so genuinely. But what if I told you? What if I told you that there was a deep, deep lie at the heart of those you cared for most?
Dudes, don't lie to me.
I'm not lying to you.
I don't lie at all.
It's not
I
them,
do,
Greta. What if I told you your pretty little necklace meant so much more? And she looks briefly at that really beautiful black stag necklace on your neck.
Okay. I don't think I can give you this.
Oh, I don't want your necklace.
Why not? It's a pretty cool necklace. I thought you have a lot of things. Why don't you want it?
Greta,
Do you not think it's pretty?
it's yours. I wouldn't take that from you.
Okay. So Craig's diary is his.
Craig wanted to give it away. I don't want what you don't want to give up. But you have something I want.
Okay.
What would you tell me about your friends in the other wood?
Ah, I love them.
I do too.
Do you know them?
You could say that.
Have you visited?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Who's your favorite? Like, who did you stay with?
All of them.
All of them?
Would you like to know, Greta?
No what?
about the lie.
What do I have to give you?
Just an answer to a question.
Can I hear the question first?
Of course.
Okay.
When did it start? Their little meetings. It would have been older than you. You wouldn't have known when it began, but and she starts, like, for the first time she breaks eye contact with you, and it's like suddenly her eyes are darting all over the place, studying the floorboards, and she brings her hands up off the floor and starts reading them together, thinking, and she goes, but no, tell me, where do they keep the stone?
There's lots of rocks where it comes.
Yes, but a long black shard. And she like gestures her fingers upward and makes this long crooked shape with her fingers, and she says, it's thin and black and dark and it's in a box. And as she says that, your mind does vaguely recall a long, thin stone shard that was kept in an ornate oaken box that was sort of kept in the heart of one of the nice old ladies. Like there's
like the most popular nice old lady?
There was a central building that they met in sometimes.
Okay.
And it was kept there, under the floorboards in the main room where you guys would make things together. And she says, where is it? Stone.
I like you. You're so cool. I'm digging, like, I don't know, just something about you is really cool. But I don't snitch on my friends, you know?
Of course not.
I'm not one to, you know, like, you could just go ask them. You know, it's not my secret to tell. I don't like to out people.
Sure.
Is that a good answer? Can you tell me what the secret is? The lie? I
don't have anything to give you. I don't have anything.
I have much.
I have nothing.
You have an answer to a question I would ask.
What is your question?
What gives the tree life?
I don't know.
What does it grow out of?
The ground?
No. There's something else. What is it?
I mean, the Fey magic is wild.
I know what's wrong with the bees.
I think somebody else does too. And I don't know if I can answer questions about my...
Fine! Then what items do you like from the shop? She gestures her hands up to the, like, rows and rows of items.
Is there a plant?
Well, there are. There's a lot of things, and I could describe a bunch of random crap.
Specifically...
But, you don't see any plants. Here are the items that catch your attention. There is a copper coin with it's got a face on either side, and one side the face has been completely scratched off. There is a small leather bag with a stitched relief of a rat on one side. There is a red dragon scale on a shelf. There is a jar of huge teeth, like the teeth are about this big in it. It's this big jar. There is a walking cane that looks like it's made out of a human spine with a jaw at the end.
That's dope.
There is a jet black cloak hanging from a rung with very tattered, torn edges at the bottom of it. There's a small crystal ball in a little metal disc sitting on a shelf. There is what looks like a hangsman's noose cut off, just hanging on a hook, just the noose and the rope. There's a heart floating in a vat of alcohol, just going. There is a lantern, a small metal lantern with light dancing out of it, and there's a small creature made entirely of flame on the inside, looking at you all out from the glass with a big nose and a pointed chin and sharp eyes. There's a silver ring with an eye on it that's looking around and moving. I'm almost done. There's a small glass grenade with a small glass vial with a thick viscous fluid resting in it up against a wall. There are 3 matching gold rings sitting next to each other on a shelf with little ruby lines in it. There is a metal glove, a metal gauntlet streaked with gold all over it. There's a blank, featureless black mask sitting on one wall, and that's it.
How much for the heart?
The heart. Yes. She tells you, blood for blood. You have the heart? I take a vial of blood.
I'll say that's fair.
Anything that costs like gold, or is it all just?
Some things. Some things are more valuable.
Ma'am, I have a...
Does it have to be my blood?
Whose do you have?
I can get.
You can use mine.
We can get different. We can get.
Sure.
Do you want it?
I want to know what it is.
The heart.
Yeah. Whose heart is it?
Do you want it?
I want to know more information about it first.
That's not how this works.
Can it be used as leverage for someone?
Yes.
Why is it still beating?
Because it's not dead yet.
Cool.
I don't want to give up my blood.
It's fine. There's many items.
You'd be fine with your... You don't have much blood to give.
Her
You're very
hand
small.
reaches back into her cloak and instantaneously produces a knife.
Is that
And the other
sanitized?
reaches back in and pulls out a vial.
Y'all think this is safe? I know, but I'm talking. Y'all think this is safe?
I have... What I'm worried about is your blood it can be used to control you or influence you once it's away from your body.
She's just staring at you.
Mm.
What other items? She puts the knife back in the cloak and the vial
I have
as
a
well.
question, and maybe I have some information that you can answer. What would be the price for you to tell us everything you know about a bag of pearls that has gone missing in the city?
That's not very much to ask for, I don't think.
Yeah, it's just we want to know about a bag of pearls, which is pretty common. It's we could find this information anywhere else, but we just happen to be here, so
Make a persuasion check.
I want that heart.
Is that a natural
I'll
one?
use inspiration.
Okay, do it.
Nice. Persuasion?
Yes, give me in the 20s.
Yeah, 22. I erase my inspiration.
Clever. Clever. I know where the pearls are.
You do.
Choices. I'll give you choices.
Okay.
You all have things that I'd like to have. For myself. But you also know questions I'd like to answer. For one of these bees, I will tell you where the pearls are.
Bazz, that's up to you. That's a huge asking price.
For one page from your diary, I'll tell you where
One page?
That's all. I'll tell you where
Does
the
it have
pearls
to have
are.
writing in it?
No.
Ooh, you shouldn't have asked that question.
No.
Oh.
From you, just a little bit of pretty little hair, and I'll tell you where the pearls are. But I am tired of how long you're taking, so I'll offer you better to do.
Okay, how about...
If you all will give me one of the things you have, I will give you the place of the pearls
And it can just be one of the
and
things that we
any
have.
2 items from my shop.
So
But
just
I want the knife, or I want the eye. And if you give me the eye, you can have anything from here you
DM, is she talking about the black orb or the sea stone?
You get the feeling she's talking about the orb.
Okay. I don't think we should give it the orb.
I think anything is going to have a high price to it.
I'm okay with giving up the knife because I think that's only going to bring us trouble.
I'm okay with giving up a page of my diary as well.
I wanted to keep the knife for the heart.
Okay. So what would you give us for a page of Craig's diary?
I'll tell you where the pearls are.
All right.
If we give you a page of Craig's diary and some of my hair, will you give us where the pearls are and the heart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything from the shop?
The heart?
What about the stone you have?
Stone, yeah.
Sea stone. I love to trade.
Okay, so if we
Is
give
there
us
something else you want? Give me the hair and the diary, and I'll give you the pearls and the heart, and then we can talk about something else in a moment.
And she reaches out 2 hands.
Okay.
Craig pulls out his diary. He just rips a page.
You
An
hand it
empty
over.
page.
Okay.
Yeah.
You put it in her hand. The small page pulls in the bend of her hand. She just and crumples it up and puts it in a pocket. And then she reaches out the hand for a lock of your hair.
I take out my I don't want to mispronounce it. The scimitar. The scimitar.
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 Yeah.
I take
Which
the
is this
scimitar.
huge sword.
Everything else.
Yeah.
And I get it to my hair and I cut like a lock of my hair.
Make a
off.
dexterity check, just for fun.
Oh gosh. Why are you doing this? I'm already separating myself from my. Okay, that's a natural 1.
Yes! In panic and confusion, you just go, and you get a lock of hair. You get about half the hair on the side, and your hair looks terrible. But you hand over a lock of your auburn hair, and it falls in your hand, and she pulls it back to herself, pulls out 1 strand. She palms her fingers closed, her bottom 3, reaches over to one of the shelves, pulls off a small leather bag, opens the top of it with just the end of her first 2 fingers, drops the rest of the hair in, ties it off with the others, puts it back up on the shelf. She puts the last strand of hair in her mouth.
Ooh, I knew she was going to eat it.
Good. That was good. What did you want?
The location of the pearls.
Yes.
And we also want.
And she reaches the hand out and grabs the heart with one hand, this huge jar, and just woof, and hands it to you. And she almost shoves it into your chest, and you're holding it.
We also want the rings.
The ring.
The rings for the stone, but first the pearls. I'm always honest. The pearls are safe. They're in the pocket of a greedy little goblin on the other side of town.
What's the goblin's name?
It's drunk, passed out, below the stairs of an abandoned dock, far on the other side of the city, near the 433rd dock in the naval district. You want the rings?
Yes.
Give me the rock.
She holds out a hand.
Do we really want to do that?
It means nothing to you.
What do the rings even do? I want to know that before we do anything.
You're talking about 3 gold rings, right?
Yeah.
She pulls them off the shelf, pulls them together, and drops them in her hand. They're tiny in her hand, her uncomfortably large hand. They're these beautiful thin golden rings with streaks of ruby crystal lines in the middle, bisecting each of them. She says, "These are the rings of scorching ray. They make fire. Fire that you can throw at your enemies. 3 bolts. Very far. Powerful tool."
Do they have to work together, or can
we each wear one?
Well, they all work together.
Hmm.
It's a powerful spell.
Can I do a check to see, because we got that sea stone from the hag, right?
You did.
Can I do a check to see if because of my hag
If you
background,
know
if I
what its
know
what its
of
purpose
any,
is?
yeah.
Sure. Make a history check. You're ridiculous.
16 plus
Yeah.
6, so 22.
22. Gosh.
I gotta go find the note that says what the sea stone does. It's cool. I'm glad you're so skilled. Okay, give me just a second here. It allows those who touch it to breathe water for 3 hours. and it can cure almost any disease if it's kept in physical contact with the creature for 24.
I'm gonna share. Like, obviously, I shared this with y'all.
I don't think we should give it.
I think that we're gonna call this a day on trades, but I have a question.
Fine,
I have a
fine,
question.
I have more.
I have a question for you. We do not have anything right now that we are willing to give up. But is there anything you're looking for that we can bring back to you?
Yeah.
Whatever's precious.
Can
What
we?
about that spyglass?
We want the spyglass.
We want all the things that we have. What are you looking for other than the things that we have? Is there any knowledge?
Whatever's precious.
Can
Whatever
we?
is precious.
Can we
About
part?
something of Catherine's.
Okay, DM, do I have anything like Catherine?
What's your call?
I didn't think of this. Craig shakes his head. He says no.
That's
no.
fine. It's fine.
What's your name?
Madam Miskar.
Can we part as friends and return later to do business with you?
We're always friends, Greta.
What did you want my hair for?
Do you want anything else? What about the dragon scale?
I'm actually very interested in that. What can we do to get that?
How many pages of your diary do you have?
I only needed the one.
What does the black cloak do?
She pulls it off. She reaches her arm over your head and pulls it. And as her arm gets really close to your face, you can see that the skin is white on the outer hand. But as it stretches all the way across, it darts directly under a candle that you couldn't see earlier, and you realize that the color changes across the skin. And it starts white like a woman, like a person. And as it gets further and further back, it doesn't change into another normal human skin tone. It moves into this sickly pale green yellow. And it stretches over your head and just grabs the cloak off of the hook from behind you and rings it over. And she says, "May I? It is safe."
I nod.
And she wraps the cloak over your shoulders. And as it rests over your shoulders, suddenly, actually, hold on, let me read something. Okay, like she sets it down on your shoulders. It's a very nice, heavy cloak. Just looks nice. But the collar's down, and she reaches past you. Her palms are this far from your face, but her fingers still manage to get by your neck as she flicks the collar up. And when the collar lifts, all of a sudden, all of Bazz disappears, and all you can see is Bazz's skeleton from toe to head.
What does that even do? Like, what? How is that useful?
You could really freak some people
It's
out.
fun.
No, there's no purpose in
No,
it.
I think we're good.
It's fine. She pulls it off of you, lays it back on the hook.
What is the dragon scale? What is the value of that?
It's very precious. It belonged to someone old.
Greta, do you have anything you can give up for the dragon scale?
No, I have something I want to offer, but I'm not definitely Well, I have the spyglass.
No,
And
not
that's
the
it.
item, but anything of you.
Oh,
Me and Craig have.
I'm not sure. What can I offer for the dragon scale?
The rings and the scale for the stone.
I'm not in possession of this stone.
And
Is there anything that I can
And
give
she
you?
reaches a hand up and grabs the wood, the noose.
and for the hangman's tie. All three for the stone.
Is there anything I can give you? Like me have that you have?
Where's the stone?
Well, I know where it is.
I know. Where is it?
Well, if I tell you, then If I tell you, will you give us all these things?
Yes. Don't do it. Don't tell her where it is.
Okay.
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Can
I think
I?
we're done.
I have.
All 3 items for the stone.
She throws the rope back onto a shelf, and then she darts her hand off and grabs. She grabs the metal glove and pulls that it's this it's like this steel glove with gold tracing on the edges.
The glove.
Why are you so desperate for this? Why are you so desperate for this stone?
Wants the trade.
What's this? What does the glove do? What does the glove do?
Can wipe people's minds.
It can read people's minds.
Wipe them
It was very sinister. I feel like
like
it's not our
blood
style.
off a jaw.
Why do you want the stone?
For trade. Fine.
She just tosses the glove now and clatters to a different side of the room. You start to see how maybe things need to be constantly adjusted in here. And then another arm darts out behind her, but it does not rotate under. It does not rotate over. It just moves backward through the shoulder. Her arm just goes straight back, so it basically bends all the way backward that way and pulls off of a shelf. It pulls off the black clay mask with the 2 slits of eyes.
The liar's mask.
What does that mean? What does that do?
No one knows who you are while you wear it.
Craig is a little bit interested in this.
It's very
What does it
good.
require of me to get?
She wants the stone.
The stone? Is there anything else?
No!
Just the stone.
The stone for the scale and the mask!
And she reaches her hand over to a shelf, pulls a book off of it, and just breaks the book in her hand. The book in 2. It's like a 100-page book, and she just tears it in 2 and throws it to the floor.
The scale and the mask and the rings for the stone.
It's time to go.
I think we're gonna leave.
I think we need to go. We'll ponder it.
Okay. Come back. She puts all 3 items down in different places on different shelves. Bye-bye.
Should I offer her my fish sandwich? I mean, you probably wouldn't get
I kind of pick up Greta and I just kind of start walking towards the door.
We could maybe get something small for it.
You reach over and you grab Greta, you pick her up. The 3 of you turn around, and the moment you turn around, she is on the other side of the shop. All 3 of you guys turn around and she is right there, like a foot in front of you. You were like all step back really quick. She completely invades your personal space. She gets within like a foot of you, Bazz, and within 6 inches of you, Greta. Her nose about this far away. She has risen up to her full height, so that as she is looking down on you by about 2 feet, and she's almost on top of you. She reaches all the way in. Her nose gets about this far away from you, and she goes, "I'll take the sandwich."
What do you want to trade for it?
What do you want?
The scale.
The mask.
The scale. The scale and the mask. Because it's fish and bread, so it's like 2 things in one, so I should get 2 things to trade for it. I will warn you, it's kind of old.
Persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh,
Fair enough.
can
Fair
I assist?
enough.
I mean,
You cannot. You were not a part of the deal.
I think that was a 1.
It was. You rolled a 1 and a 20.
Oh, Abby.
She goes,
No. But maybe just the scale.
Okay.
she pulls the scale off
sorry,
a shelf.
Craig.
And she pulls the scale off a shelf, uncomfortably fast. This whole time she's been slow, and she just shoves it into your chest, right?
And I'm taking a
she
fish and I'm like,
reaches
here.
she reaches into your
Oh.
pocket, pulls the fish out, doesn't eat
The
it,
whole sandwich?
pulls the whole sandwich out, squishes it in her hand, shoves it in her pocket, and goes, "It'll be funny." And then she reaches her full height of her arms up, pulls both of her arms up onto the shelves and just pulls herself upward.
She's a
her
spider.
2 legs pushing onto either shelf, and she just crawls over you all, over to the other side, and just down onto the ground. And everything pulls back in, and she gets on all 4. She can do that thing where as long as her knees are up, way up in front of her chest, but under the cloak is hidden, and her arms are she's not reaching her palms across the floor. She's laying her forearms flat on the floor because her upper humerus is that long, and she just waddle crawls like that across the floor, goes back over the desk, turns around, pulls everything in so that she looks about the size of a woman, and goes, "Come back now."
Real quick, what does the scale do before we leave? Because we're gonna have to figure that out one way or another.
The door.
Okay. Thank you. I guess. I hope.
I hope.
Bye.
I walk out.
We walk out.
And then right as you're leaving, you just hear a call after you, Craig. Say hi to Aaron. And you guys are back out into the street.
That was awesome.
I am worried that we have done something bad.
I feel bad because y'all both gave something and I just gave her a sandwich.
I don't think it's the object that we gave, but that we gave her something.
I hope.
He's making notes.
Oh, I'll make it.
Plus, my hair looks really bad.
Honestly, Bazz, we should just go and get your head shaved.
Okay, hold on.
pretty bad.
Real quick. Let's do a little recount real fast. Okay, so you all learned where the pearls are.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got Bazz's hair.
Yeah.
I still have a lot of my hair. I didn't give her all of it.
Sure. No, that's the worst part. You didn't cut it. It's not a clean. It's like you at your hair length just took cut half, and that's all that's off of one side. And then we got a page of Craig's diary.
Mm-hmm.
A blank page.
Blank page.
Yeah, sure. And then Greta's sandwich.
Which is pretty old. I feel like if she ate that, she would be. And I've been it hasn't left my pocket. That's pretty darn.
Did you guys give up anything else?
No.
That's
I
it.
Mm-hmm.
feel like we came out pretty good. What do we have the
Okay, so to be
location
clear for you all, for people who want to write stuff down, you have a dragon scale, and let's describe that a bit. It's about this large, so it's like a whole dinner plate, and it comes down into a sharp point. Cool. This deep red with these deep grooved cracks in it, and there's this large etched slash through one side, almost kind of like a deep burn mark. So whoever wants to put that down, somebody needs to put that in one of their inventories.
So
I do not want to carry this.
I got it. Do you I don't know. I'm assuming
the
because we
heart.
made the trade, so I'm holding it. Bazz, do you want this?
No, I'll hold on to the heart. You
Okay.
hold on to the dragon scale.
Okay.
How do we figure
Why
out?
did you want it?
Huh?
Why did you want it?
Because I don't.
It's because it was a dragon scale, wasn't it?
No. The heart. I wanted the
Oh,
heart.
the heart. Oh, yes, you have the heart. Please put
This-
that in your inventory.
Yeah. What should I call that?
A heart.
Jaro heart.
Heart.
Well,
And
from
it's
our
about human sized.
Wait, what was that Christina Perry song?
oh yeah, that's awakening of
Some hearts tearing
I
love
think
apart.
that whatever can survive without its heart and it still beat must be a very powerful creature. And we have a heart carver dagger. So
we want to kill it.
I
So
don't
you
know
all
what
got
it
the
is.
scale and the heart. What else? Did you get anything else?
I think the rings, right?
Oh, the rings! Who's taking those?
I think.
I'll take this.
Is it split? Can each of us wear one, or does one person have to wear all three?
They are a set.
They're a set.
But can we? Okay, Greta sees the
think-
rings and she's like, "Oh my gosh, we can have matching rings! Can I? Which one is mine?"
No, they're all together.
But we're not okay.
So
She did state that they only work as a magic item altogether.
yeah.
Okay.
That's a very dwarven. Rings are very dwarven.
I like
feel
that. Yeah, I think
So-
you should have the rings.
You should
I
wear
put
them.
on the rings.
Okay. Well, the 3 that you're holding, they're too small. And you realize that as you get them about halfway on, you're like, oh, crap. And then they go, and they change to fit your finger.
Heck
Yeah.
Which fingers do you put them on just for fun?
I'd say
All in your middle finger. No, I'm just kidding.
You can't move it anymore. It's just like, ah.
no. I do 2 on my middle finger, and then I do 1 on my
It'd be so
pinky.
funny.
You put one on a middle finger on each hand?
Yeah.
Okay, so you put one here, and then where's the other one? Oh, right
Wait,
here?
no.
Oh.
Actually, change my mind because I don't want that to backfire in the future.
What are you fingers you put them on?
Okay, I put one on my my right ring
Oh, also,
finger.
really quick question. Do you still wear your wedding ring?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Of course.
Continue.
Of course, I'm still married.
I'm just asking.
Okay. I say I'm not
So
like-
one on the other
Okay,
on the
one-
other ring finger.
One on the ring finger on the right
Okay.
hand,
Mhm.
and then one on my pointer finger on the left,
Okay.
and then one on my pinky on my right hand.
They're cute.
Okay. So ring, pinky, pointer.
Mhm.
So you now have ring here, ring here, ring here, ring
Yeah.
here. Your wedding ring is nice. These are gorgeous. They're like the color of your mic. They are pure gold.
Okay.
Wow.
Except a slightly deeper, like honey gold.
Okay.
I like
And
them.
there is a
I'm
thin,
just kidding.
vibrant line of reflective ruby, brilliant and dazzling. Just a tiny little line bisecting all three of them. I would like you to put in your inventory. We've got to get you a paper.
Please get me
sheet, girl.
paper.
Paper character sheets. This is your official plug for paper character sheets.
You could tear the one out that's in the back of the player's handbook.
That's true. The player's handbook comes with a free one.
Yeah, it's not good. Like, it's not. It's like textbook paper,
fire.
though. It's not good writing paper, but you could use it.
Dope. I could even put it. Oh, can I speak words?
I think a cop
No, but if I put it through the copy or.
It's a possible cop.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
I would like you to put in your inventory the scorching rings.
No, I did 3 rings of fire.
Sure.
It's in my notes as the scorching rings.
A matching set of 3 golden rings inlaid with a singular thin ruby line bisecting each individual ring. They allow the wearer to cast the spell Scorching Ray once per long rest. So I need you to record that they allow you to cast Scorching Ray once per long rest.
Cast scorching.
And you do not need to be a caster to cast it.
Is this an official 5e thing?
No.
Cool.
I will employ a handful of magic items that are out of 5e, but almost everything will be homebrewed
Good
because
question.
I kind of got on a weird binge a while back, and there are like a few hundred homebrewed magic items in this campaign.
That's really cool. Is the heart carver homebrew?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think I've given you one item yet that wasn't.
Okay, I'm gonna make a whole
Wow.
page of notes for that. Even the sea stone?
Yeah.
Cool. That's
I know because I
gnarly.
googled the sea stone and it didn't come up with anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel free to Google stuff, but there's not a lot that I'm going to give you that you'll find notes for.
Which I think is great for the world because then we can't just like Google our way into
yeah.
stuff.
It is also partially intentional, yeah. Craig, you can now cast Scorching Ray once per long rest.
So that's a homebrew spell.
Which is also,
Wait, is
I
that
think,
a-
your first range option.
I think it's
Yeah,
as a bonus
also
action
the
too. You can
only
do it as a
magic
bonus action.
No.
No, I can't. Just
But
kidding.
if you want to, can you hand me the player's handbook real quick that you own now?
My player's handbook.
Is the spell... Wait, what was the spell that it allows you to cast?
Scorching Ray.
Is that homebrew?
No.
No, that's a 5e spell.
Spells are still spells.
Can you make homebrew spells?
You can. The world does have a handful of those too, but we haven't
What is
gotten
it
there
called?
yet.
One more time. My brain is
Um,
what are they called? What's the spell called?
So
Oh, it's.
Yeah.
I wrote it
it's this
wrong.
page right here, Micah. So every time you want to reference the spell, you'll take a player's handbook, either Abby or Landon's, and you'll turn to this page. The spells are in the back.
Okay.
And so basically, they can go for 120 feet.
Oh wow.
You fire 3 rays. You'll roll to hit with all 3 individually, and each one will do 2d6 fire damage.
Wow.
So you have
awesome.
a potential of 6d6 fire damage in every time.
Holy cow! I'm very happy I'm using these.
You are currently far and away the most dangerous person in the party with those in your hand.
Nice.
Dope.
Nice.
I feel like that's
For the
really
record,
cool.
that could have one-shot the Sea Hag.
Oh my
Potentially.
gosh.
That's insane.
I'm very scared what we paid for it then.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Did you have to say that? It burns!
That was a feisty cough.
Oh my gosh!
Yes,
I'm
whiskey.
so sorry.
I'm 21, it's fine. Well, I guess I'm 24, but anyway.
Are the
not
rings? Are the
21.
rings
Does anyone have-
identical?
They're all 3 identical.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so
Anyone have
interested.
questions about anything else they got?
I have many
I
questions.
want to know what the dragon skill does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you should have a dragon skill.
History check.
No, I don't.
Can I do an insight
Really?
check?
Huh?
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
It's just a dragon skill. That's all it is.
How valuable
Well-
is it?
For the record, there's no such thing as just a dragon scale. It's a dragon scale. So it's like saying... what's a good comparison? It's
gorilla skull.
It's like being handed a gold bar and being like, it's just a gold bar. Or it's like being handed an iPhone and being like, it's just an iPhone.
Or the
Like,
Mona Lisa. being handed the Mona Lisa and being like, oh,
I
it's
wonder
just a Mona Lisa.
I wonder if they can make it into a tattoo.
So point
Oh, that'd
being
be
that dragon scales, you don't necessarily know this. Actually, you specifically have no way of knowing this, knowing you. But dragon scales are extremely valuable. And then beyond that, they come from an extremely magical creature. So they're capable of a great many things. You don't know what those are. And also, you learned what gold was about a week ago. So you have no idea that you guys have a dragon scale.
Me as a player is like, let's make this into a tattoo. And me as a character,
Then, so all three of you all have left Madame Miskor's
How do you spell that?
Miskor.
Cool, thanks.
You guys have left Madame Miskor's majestic menagerie. And all three of you all are now standing in the street. Craig, you have rings on your hand.
Yeah.
Greta, you are holding a red dragon scale.
Can I put that, can I tuck that into my robes or
Immediately,
something?
yeah. They disappear into your frightening array of robes.
Yep.
And Bazz, you are just holding a jar about this big with a beating heart in it in the street.
We need to go put these things
You guys stand
Yeah.
there for about a second, and every person who walks by goes and looks just at what's in your hands, Bazz. But people keep walking. It's like New York. It's freaky, but people keep going.
let's go back to the tavern.
If we see any fruit, can we stop?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Okay. So you guys start walking down the street. And you get about... Oh, wait. I need to record which of these items have been sold.
So, oh, cool. I'm just thinking, if people go into...
Oh, you guys just changed, yeah.
Nice.
There's stuff that used to be in this shop that's not anymore because the other group bought it.
That's really cool.
In the menagerie shop?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Well, they didn't get anything from there. They made different calls.
Oh. Do they choose to attack her?
No, they chose not to get anything.
Oh.
Pog.
Good for them, I
Oops.
guess. Hey, maybe they were the smart ones.
Oh, it's
Maybe
cool.
we're
It's
the dumb
fun.
ones.
Well, whatever happens, don't feel too bad. You didn't start your campaign by basically insulting a massive criminal organization.
I'm glad
So,
about
yeah.
that.
What is she gonna do? Haunt us? I mean, come on.
She knows my
She seems
name.
pretty friendly, honestly.
She was a little creepy, but I mean,
A little needy. A little desperate.
Inspiration. Oh my goodness. Beautiful inspiration. What was the last thing that I was gonna...
I
You
don't
guys
know.
are walking back to the tavern?
yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You said, wait, I have to roll something to see if something...
Okay, sorry. So you guys start working your way back down the street, having explored 2 of the 12 explorable shops here, which is totally fine because this is Port Esplandisan is one of the biggest port towns in the world. You guys can
busy
just
day.
keep coming back and back and back. You will never run out of content here. But you guys start working your way back down the street. You get about halfway down, and Buzz, what are you doing with the big glass vial with a heart beating in it as you're walking with it? I'm just asking. It can be anything. I'm just curious.
I
Carrying it on your head like a
no. I'm thinking what I can do.
Talk to it like it's your a family member and just really freak people out.
Is it like a typical human heart, or does it have different valves, or?
Make
That's what
a medicine check.
Okay.
That'd be sick if you knew that.
Are you proficient in medicine?
No, probably not.
No. Actually, no, I'm not proficient, but I for some reason know a lot about medicine.
What's your medicine score?
+5.
Yeah, roll a medicine check. I feel like that's high enough for you.
17.
Hey, you're not rolling below 10. Look at you.
Turns out when you get +5 to your roll, you can actually do pretty well.
It's awesome being Abby. Anyway, so
It
you
is.
you look at it pretty carefully. You said you got a 17?
Yeah. So not as good as an 18, but better than a 16.
Let me spit in my hand. Do you still have your inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
He always
Man, it's crazy you never use that. And I just hand that out like candy. It's
I
crazy.
literally got it 30 minutes ago.
That's
so
true.
I
Yeah, you already- you said you had it
This
last
is the
time.
first roll I've done since I got
That's
it.
true, that's true. So
I guess I can use it if you want me to.
with a 17. It's definitely humanoid, no question. And it's too big to be like a gnome heart or, something like that,
Orc?
a halfling. It's definitely, what?
An orc?
Well, no, it could be like human or dwarven, but it doesn't look big enough. And the degrees of separation between a human and an orc aren't impossibly big. But, one side is bigger. It doesn't look like orcish or Goliath. It's a bit, it looks like it's elven or human or dwarven size. And the configuration of valves look about right. Because where you're from, the natural, internal, like everything natural is just natural, and nobody's weird about anything. So like if something died, you know, using all of it would be pretty normal.
I love that.
Not that that's terribly common where you're from, but if something did die, and maybe like in the course of healing someone or conducting some sort of a ceremony of healing, you might be familiar with all sorts of things. There is something slightly off about it. So that's what you get. It looks middle, medium-sized humanoid, but something looks slightly wrong about it.
Is it like shiny?
No,
It's like
it just
shiny.
looks... It looks like it just barely started the process of decay and then was stopped short of it. And it just keeps beating. But what are you doing with the jar? You're just holding it in front of you? It's fine if you are, I'm just asking.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just holding it in front of me as I walk.
Just
down the
holding it.
street.
It's very much... what's a good equivalent? It's like you're in the middle of like South Dallas.
Okay.
It's like you're walking through Deep Ellum, and you just have like the inside of a TV that you're walking around with. Everyone's looking at you because it's weird, but also there's a lot of weird stuff there, and nobody's stopping.
Yeah,
So
it's Deep
everyone's
Ellum.
like, that's weird, and everybody's like, anyway, I gotta be there. And so some people look more shocked than others. But as you guys make it...
half my hair's gone. So
Oh yeah, you look unclean. You look confused,
Beautiful.
but you look frightening. You look deranged. Half your hair is gone. You're holding a jar with a beating heart in it. And a couple of the silver scale soldiers walk by and get a real curious look. Make a general charisma check, Bazz.
Can I
You're
say
walking around with a beating heart.
What else am I supposed to do? It's the magic lane.
I don't
They
know.
sell body parts right there. Can I do it with advantage? They sell body parts.
that's fair? I don't know.
Okay, now he's not gonna.
Why don't you roll a charisma check?
I literally have +0 to charisma.
I'll tell you what. That was an excellent point.
Drop the dice.
That was an excellent point you made about there being body parts for sale. Those aren't still moving, but yeah, add your proficiency bonus, I guess.
Is that +2? Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh, look at that.
I rolled a nat 1.
How many are you at now? Like 6 of those? You have like a nat 1 for every session.
As soon as Zachary's like, "Hey, roll something for this random thing," I'm like, 3. That is 17.
Okay. Both of the guards like look really confused, look up at you, and you're just sort of like, and they both kind of give each other a look like, well, whatever's happening, that guy just looks like a nice guy, and they just.
I think that's the vibe I give off in real life.
Yeah,
like,
no,
honestly.
I mean,
Yeah,
like all
right.
things aside, Bazz, you're just kind of a nice, gentle dude, and they just kind of get a look. It's like you see the hippiest looking person ever, and they're walking around with a whole spleen in their hand, like a whole kidney in their hands, and you're like, oh, that's concerning. But I mean, that person couldn't possibly be doing something bad with it, so they just keep walking. And you guys get to about the end of the street. You're about to work your way back in the market district, and you guys hear a hey, like from about like. Well, to your right. And do you guys turn to look at where the call's coming from?
I don't.
I run.
But
Do you
No.
run?
no.
You
Don't
can
run.
run if
Don't
you
run.
want.
I don't.
You can do anything you want.
I think about it like, okay, I saw the silver scale people looking.
Are you guys like stop for a second while you're thinking?
I
about it?
keep keep walking.
I turn the next.
I keep walking.
I turn the next like.
I
Okay,
stop
so
and I
Greta
turn
keeps
around.
walking forward, Bazz stops, and Craig turns onto a different street. And you guys are back to this central plaza that leads into different districts of the market district. So Craig, you just go back down the armament street. You just go down a different street, like sort of like, oh no. Greta, you're just sort of like, stay cool. And you guys keep walking forward, and Bazz, you freeze in your tracks.
I turn around.
Okay, you turn and you look, and you're looking at that like monster, like sort of bazaar, and there's this huge Goliath leaning forward. Because I called my half-orc earlier and I was wrong. I checked my notes. He's a Goliath. He's bald. Well, you've never seen a Goliath before.
No, I'm like,
Wait, no, there was one at the bar in the inn. But he's just this really huge, muscular, pale, hairless dude. He's got on this heavy leather smock apron. Craig, you're like 30 feet down the next street now.
No, wait. Can Craig stop and like try and?
Okay, sure. You stop and you look for your friends. They're not there. You turn around. Greta's walking that way. Bazz is frozen. What are you doing? We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
So this really big dude, he's leaned over the bar, and he's really intimidating looking as he leans forward and he goes, "What's that?
it's mine.
No, come here."
No, what?
I want to pay you for it.
I don't even. Maybe
Come
tomorrow.
on.
I don't want to buy. I don't want to sell it.
And like a hand just reaches below the bar, and there's just this, and this huge black bag full of something that looks like coins slams down on the counter, and he goes, "Come on, I don't have all day."
I walk over. He's
Okay, you walk
I
over.
like walk over, but not like, hey, I'm gonna buy that.
Sure.
But just like,
As you get closer and closer, he gets bigger and bigger. This is a big dude. He's probably
Yeah.
like 7 foot, and he has the body of like an NFL running back, but the proportions of a linebacker. And he's leaned over the counter, and you can see now as you get up to the counter, there you are looking at a space that's probably like 40 by 50. It's huge. And the whole place, like behind the counter, there's probably like 7 other staff there. There are a couple half orcs, 1 full orc, 2 gnomes, and everybody is like it's like the cooks in a a very prestigious kitchen. Nobody's talking, nobody's stopping, everyone is working on something. Like about 10 feet into the middle, there's this large table where someone has a tentacle, and the tentacle is still moving. And it's slapping around, trying to slap the guy, and the orc is like slapping it around from his face. He pulls up a huge meat cleaver and just and starts cutting it out of the middle and pulling out tendons. About 10 feet over, a gnome has a very tiny little knife that's glowing at the bottom, and they're just carving very carefully into what looks like the stone of something. One of the orcs is carrying a huge barrel and sort of like with it, and as they like bump into something, and a little bit something spills out of the top, and an eye falls out, and he just sets it down and picks up the eye and drops it in and keeps carrying it. And there's like these huge like arachnid like legs hanging from the ceiling, and then one table is just full of what looks like a huge pelt laid onto itself, and it looks like there's different heads connected to the pelt. There's different monster parts everywhere, and the counter is full from side to side with different people yelling and shouting things, and different staff members are attending them, and this big guy with the smock is just standing there looking at you, and he goes, "Now what's that?"
I don't know.
You don't know.
Can you tell
You
me?
don't even know exactly what it is that you
No,
want.
but I gave a lot for it.
You just bought it.
Yes, I just bought it.
How much for?
Points to my head, my hair's gone.
Okay. He goes, You paid your hair
Yes,
for that heart.
I did.
All right, that's pretty weird.
You gotta follow your gut. You know what I mean? It came
Okay.
from that weird one, the weird shop over there with the monkey.
And then he sits up straight and looks like he's second thinking that heart, and he goes, No, I want it. All right, what do you want for it?
I honestly,
What do you want?
what is it?
I don't know. It's a heart that's still beaten in a jar.
Well, then I'm gonna take it. I'm taking it with me. I'm not gonna sell something I don't even know what it is.
All right. Okay, you're not bad at this, are you?
I think it's just common sense.
he pulls open the bag, which for the record is about this big around.
Oh my gosh!
And he just undoes it, and he takes out this wooden pail from beneath the counter, just goes and like a big tanker, and just fills it with gold and down on the counter. And he goes, "We can count that up, but that's probably 1,000."
I don't want it. I gave my hair for this.
Buddy, I hate to be the person to tell you this, but your hair will grow back. I can get you a lot for this.
If you help me figure out what this is, that'll be the first step.
Looks like a heart.
Yeah. I thought it was a spleen.
Make a charisma check. Make a general persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That is 15 plus 5.
Nice.
No, sorry, plus 4, 19.
Also, I just realized as I was sitting here thinking back to the session when the other people dealt with him, I've been doing the wrong accent. So I'm going to fix that now.
Okay.
What does Cockney sound like? Okay, yeah, that's his voice. I've been doing Scottish and that's the wrong accent. You guys don't care because you've never met this NPC, but they're established in the campaign, so I have to get this right. My bad. So he goes, Cockney, talking Cockney. All right. Nope, we're just back to Scottish. The Madame Miscore really throws me. It's like a palate cleanser. Okay, so this is a British accent about here. And Cockney's down lower. Rougher? No? Fine, he's Scottish today. I don't care. So I can always do the voices for some reason I'm messing up. And he goes, All right, I
It's
like you.
humanoid, but it's different. It's
Yeah, I
different.
don't know, man. Okay, sometimes items come into my shop, and I just get them appraised later. But that's a still beating heart in a jar.
Right.
I want it.
Right? I want it
He
too.
reaches his hand under the counter, pulls out another tankard, lays it down on the counter.
I'm not selling it. I just got it. I need to look at it.
Someone else at the counter is like walking over and going, looking at the gold and looking up, and he like starts to look up and it like reaches a hand across, and the big dude just turns and looks at him and he goes and walks away. And he goes,
What's your name?
Big John.
Big John.
Gosh, I'm not there.
You're not there. Oh, also, let's cut away. What are you two doing?
I wanna like, when I heard Bazz's voice, I turned around and
Yeah.
I wanna.
Okay, so Bazz is sitting at the counter. The
Yeah.
jars, the heart and jars on the counter. There are two tankards.
it's not on the counter. I have it. In
Okay,
my
sorry, in
hands.
your hands. There are two tankards brimming with gold and a much larger sack next to them, and there's a big Goliath leaning over talking to him.
I find Bazz.
Yeah,
I go back to the boss.
It's not hard. You got 30 feet away. You turn around, there's bars at the counter.
Yeah, I'm gonna hobble back. Not hobble. I'm gonna like.
Okay, so the second person lays a leg down, moves with one leg, and falls across the street.
No, I'm gonna just kind of. I'm gonna do
If anyone
that.
gets anything out of this episode today, they're gonna know what the word hobble does and does not mean.
No, I didn't hobble. I did
You shut
over.
up. You
I did not
skipped.
shuffle.
Okay, you
did.
back over to the counter. Greg, you walk back over.
Yeah.
So now you two rejoin. You haven't heard anything that's happened so far, but anyway.
Where I'm
Bazz, what you
from,
doing?
we have no money. Money does not matter. I haven't
He
done
doesn't say a word. He just squints his eyes and takes one of the tankards and pours it back into the bag and goes,
I mean, I'm sorry.
"It looks like a magic heart.
I know.
Bazz.
That's why I want it. That's why I want
What
it.
do you want it for?"
I don't know, but I felt like I needed it.
Okay. He sort of like leans an elbow on the counter. What do you feel like he needs from there? And he points back into the room full of monster parts.
We have a dragon scale.
He
No, we don't.
whips around,
No, we
the other
don't.
elbow slams into the counter.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
He pulls back out two more tankards and just
No, we
fills them
don't.
with gold and lays
No,
them back
we
on the
don't.
counter.
It's not with me. It's not with me, so I can't sell it right
Bazz,
now.
I think we
He
should
looks
go
to
back.
both of you all who are standing here. And I take it one of you two has the dragon scale.
No.
Why would we
Make a
have a
deception
dragon
check.
scale?
Wait.
I hate this. I don't want to talk. It's like when you're walking down the street and the guy with flyers is like really, really pushy.
So that's a 14.
Okay. He goes,
Mhm.
What do you want for the dragon scale and or the heart?
I think we should leave.
I think we're gonna leave.
Thank you
I-
so much, though.
I really like money. I really like money.
There's a sensible man. You can always trust a dwarf.
Now, if we
What do
Yeah.
you want for either item?
he doesn't have any. Of
I
them.
don't. I like put my hand behind my back. I don't know.
He just stands back up and he goes, Alright, fine. I don't like being bested like this.
Okay.
What color is the scale?
Don't. We're not saying that. We're not
It's
saying.
Wait,
rainbow.
if we tell us, can you tell us, like, what is...
Sure.
What's the? Why do you want this?
Yeah,
Like,
what-
what
can
is
you
the
tell us
Because it's
deal?
a dragon scale and I deal in monster parts.
We just feel really
What can
out
we
in the
get in
open right
return?
now, and we don't feel
Other than
comfortable.
Gold!
Other than gold.
Anything in the shop! And he turns around and gestures to
What do you
just
even do that
a
stuff
menagerie of monster parts.
What do you use that stuff for? Like, why does
I
someone
sell it to
buy-
other people. People use it for spell components. People make it into armor, weapons.
What do
I
you
don't
use
know.
a dragon scale for?
Armor, weapons,
Cool.
divination. I don't know.
Cool. Very cool. What do the different colors mean?
What color is yours?
Give us like the top 3.
Yeah. I mean, what? what's
Listen,
the-
I'm just trying to
what's the
verify so
harm
we don't
of-
get lowballed.
What's the harm? That's
I'm not
funny.
gonna lowball you. I do this for a living.
I know, which is why I expect you to.
Is it green?
We don't know.
I
I'm
mean,
Don't
actually-
know what
I'm
color the
actually
scale you're
colorblind.
holding is.
I'm not colorblind,
Deception
actually.
check.
I'm not actually.
Deception
Yes.
check.
oh my gosh, Greta.
18.
He believes you.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame, but surely someone in your group knows what color. Is it green? Is it green? Is it blue?
Craig just looks down at his
Is it
feet.
red?
It's one of those. It's one of those.
It's red.
It's not
He
red.
looks over at Craig, who suddenly looked up, and he goes, well, that's quite valuable. I'd pay you good gold for a dragon scale.
What is a red? What does red mean?
It's from the biggest and the meanest and the worst of the dragons.
Sick.
What? Okay.
I think that the dragon scale is meant to be sold. In my
I want to
opinion.
make it into a tattoo.
How you
No.
I want to wear it as armor.
Just one dragon scale?
Oh my gosh. You know what
It could probably cover
tattoo
you,
we could
actually.
get
It
for
might-
that
Yeah.
much money?
500 gold for the dragon scale.
That's not even worth a tattoo. I don't know if I could.
Yeah, that's true.
We want a tattoo.
We're not selling these things. We're not selling them.
We're gonna go
750
now.
gold
We're
for
gonna
the
go
dragon.
now.
We're leaving.
We're gonna
leaving.
go
I-
now.
I
He just
walk
keeps
away.
looking at
wanna
Craig.
s- I
walk away.
750
Craig,
gold
let's
for
go,
the dragon
Craig.
scale.
Let's go.
I walk away. I was like, thank you. It's been nice to meet you.
3,000 gold for the heart.
And when he says that, everybody around is kind of quiet and looks. Whether or not it's a lot of money, you don't know, but a lot of people are bartering here, and everybody's looking at what's happening.
I jump at Greta.
She doesn't have the heart.
I don't care about the heart.
Fine, you jump at Greta. What do you
I
do?
jump at Greta. I'm trying to get a hold of this guy.
No, I'm
Contested athletics checks.
jumping around.
Contested athletics checks. Roll, Craig.
I dropped it on the floor.
Preferably on the table.
4. It's a 4.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no.
Ooh, the barbarian meets the cleric.
So-
Craig reaches over and just wrenches the scale away from your hands.
It's in my cloaks.
I don't care.
Craig reaches a hand into your cloak and pulls out the scale, rips it out of your grasp.
Craig
is now holding the
Craig.
scale. Look,
Craig,
we
are
not
friends.
using
We're
this
friends,
for a
Craig.
tattoo.
No,
We
we're
are-
friends, Craig. You can't.
What
You're
purpose
not a
does this
dictator,
serve?
Craig. You
Where
can't
did
make.
you get that?
Good question.
Your
No, I have to leave now. I have to leave now.
That was
I can't
good.
be here.
That was good. All right, fair.
Where did you get the scale?
That
Where's
The
that
got
shop. We
scale
got it
now.
from the shop. We got it from the
You
shop
got
with
it
the
from
crazy
shop with
lady.
the crazy monkey and the crazy
Craig, give
lady.
it back.
Oh,
No.
no. Never mind. I don't want the scale.
We got
You
the
don't
heart
want
from
it?
there
You
too.
don't you want the scale?
We got the heart from there too.
Why don't you want the
One
scale?
of them still interested in.
Give me back the
3,000
scale, Craig.
What is so bad about that place? It was
What is
really
bad
nice.
about the scale?
No, about the shop. What's weird about it's a weird
Craig,
shop.
give me
What's
this-
bad about
He
it?
just gives you a face that goes,
Craig.
and then he goes,
3,000 for the heart.
I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Craig, can you give me the scale back?
No.
That was so rude. I don't
I
trust you
don't
anymore,
care.
Craig.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's turn around and leave.
I just turn around and start walking. I said it was great
Me
to meet
too.
you. It was great to meet
Me
you.
too.
We leave. We're
Oh
gone.
my
We're not even looking at
and he
it.
walks
I
away.
hate this. I
And he
hate this
just-
so much.
and pulls out the tankers and pours it all into the bag and throws them angrily down on the counter and pulls the bag under. And there's like one person who walks up like sort of like, hey, this is hot. And the guy just leans over the counter and screams at him, go away! And they just like the person gets
We
really scared.
should have sold the heart.
And you guys are
Craig,
walking back down the
shouldn't have.
Stop talking.
No.
Stop talking, Craig.
No. Why
So
do I
now
have to
the
use
three of
money
you are
for it?
walking back down the street. Bazz
Craig
half
throws
half
the
cut hand.
scale at
No, you don't. Do you really throw the scale?
He like tosses it to Greta to catch
Craig,
because he's
I don't
annoyed
trust you
and done.
anymore. It's not about the
Greta,
scale. It's about
Greta,
Jones.
do you catch the scale?
Yeah.
Okay, you catch the scale.
How big is a scale compared to Greta?
Can I
It's like
wear
a
it
shield
as
size.
a hat?
It's like a shield size?
Can I
Oh
make
my
it into a
gosh.
shield? Or like
let's
armor?
Let's take the
Yes.
scale back to the guy.
Should we do
who
that
does the
now?
armor. Yes, let's go back to him.
Okay, yeah. His name is
I hate them so much right now. I
Craig.
hate them so
I
much
want to say
right now.
bad words at you right now.
Inspiration! Do you already have it? I handed out way too much.
We're all gonna be killed by a shop hag in like 2 weeks, so let's just go to the armor shop and make it into something.
Let's just sell the heart.
No.
Craig, literally no.
Why would you sell something when you don't
So you
even
guys
know
are
what
just
it is?
shouting as you walk down the street. Are you guys headed
Yeah,
toward
we're
down the
walking
armament
to
street?
I'm going to the armament shop, yeah.
his house.
I'm
Okay,
going to
that's
the tavern and I'm gonna go sleep and be angry.
The pauldron
Okay, so Craig,
of
you separate from
cigar.
your group.
No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna go. and
Never
sleep
mind, you
with
don't.
them.
You think about it real hard and you keep walking with him.
Oh, I'm gonna think about it.
You guys turn down that street and go back toward Seagor's Pauldron. You find the same stone shop. You go in. There's like a pause, and after a little bit, like because you guys go in, and there's like a ding, 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 from the door above the bell above the door, and eventually the dwarf with the dark black beard and the streaks comes back, and he goes,
So
"Kill
We had a
him."
great time.
we went to Magic Lane, and I got a haircut.
It's not. Yes. I
What
see.
can you do with this? And I kind of gesture for. Can you make that into something good?
I have what do you?
It's the dragon scale.
Yeah. What do you think of that crazy lady with the long arms, long feet? What do you think of? Like, is she bad?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking.
Okay,
You know
okay.
the building with the monkey
The monkey
thing?
skeleton in front of it.
skeleton?
Okay, that's all right.
What can you do with it? Can you make the dragon skeleton?
Dragon scale?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like armor, maybe?
And this very stoic, serious-looking dwarf, who looks like the composure of someone rough and strong, just looks stunned, and he's just like, yes.
Okay.
What do you want it to
I
make
don't
into?
want to like take this from y'all. Like, do y'all want
No,
like,
this is yours.
Are you
This
sure?
is
I don't
yours.
wanna take
Yeah,
it.
You gave
I'm not
away your
talking
sandwich
to
for
you.
this.
Do you want these involved also with the, what was the thing you guys ordered? The knife.
A dagger.
Do you all also want this in association with the dagger?
Is there any way that like you can like make it into like a plate of armor or like a shield or something?
It is too few for armor, but
Even
it could
for
be
a
made into
gnome?
a shield
Okay.
for you.
And then is any leftovers you could use on his dagger?
Oh, that would
Yes,
be
I could.
pretty.
Yeah. With like little red detailing.
I like that.
I hate y'all so much right now.
Sure, yes. Yes, I will do it.
Listen, we don't have a whole lot of cash right now. Actually, what we
It's
gave.
a dragon scale. I will work on it. That's incredible. This is the chance of my lifetime. You want a dragon scale shield?
Yeah.
I will make you a dragon scale shield. And this character is very flat and expressionless last time. Seems to get very excited. And he's sort of,
I'm clapping.
this is incredible. Oh my goodness. I should probably charge something, but it's dragon scale shield. But my services are valuable.
I like this guy. He's valuing his
We
like
value
his
your
time.
30 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Deal.
that's fair.
A dragon scale shield. It will be done. It will be done. I will still need the full 3 days. I will put off all other work for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will not sleep tonight. And he picks up the shield, and he's this really serious, like, stone demeanor dwarf, and he just looks thrilled, and he reaches over and grabs you, Greta. He goes, I am sorry for my impropriety, and just hugs you really tight, and your face gets buried in his beard, and he just holds you back, and he goes, ah! And he turns around and goes, and he just turns around, and he walks over to the front of his shop, he pulls out a sign, and slaps it on the front that says, "We're closed" in big letters, hangs it on the front, walks back into the shop, and says, I will see you all in 3 days! And he just storms back in the back of the shop, where you assume there's like a blacksmithing shop.
Nice.
And immediately you hear,
I like this.
I think it's funny because the last time we came in, we were like,
I don't
oh,
think
like we don't have a bunch of money, like we're trying to save, and then we come back like the same day with a
to
dragon
be
scale.
clear, you came back on like an hour with the dragon scale.
We're like, yeah, we're like trying to save up.
He didn't ask for the money up front. We'll just pay him with the 75 when we get back, right? Okay. So, all right, let's go back to the room.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of want
And how much was the previous amount?
it was 75 for the dagger. I thought.
Okay, so he asked for another 30,
So it's 105. So we haven't paid him yet.
No.
Do we have 105 gold?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I open the bag. I count every single little. Yeah, we have at least 105.
You guys are there for literally 15 minutes.
No, we leave. We go back to the tavern.
You guys walk out, you head all the way back across town, walking for like another 15 minutes to the tavern. You do talk about it, you're doing on the way. You're still
I'm still looking for
holding the
fruit.
jar with a heart in the way. Oh, make an investigation check.
Wait, what are you doing?
Wait, okay.
Very excited about Greta getting a dragon
15.
scale shield.
Oh, wow, this game's amazing. I love Dungeons & Dragons so much.
He's not wrong.
You're on the way
But I
back,
am angry.
and you are looking everywhere. No fruit, no fruit, no fruit. Oh, okay, there's a food district. And you, halfway through the market district, you just walk by and you're like, oh, that's a whole street full of food carts. And you like turn down a little bit, and there is, I am not exaggerating, more fruit than you've ever seen in your life.
Wow.
And you recognize maybe a tenth of it.
Okay.
But the majority is kinds of varieties you don't recognize.
I'm gonna go with like, hey guys, can I go grab like a snack?
Do whatever you
Can we
want.
meet you back at the tavern? Because I want to get this there
Can
as
I
soon as
have
possible.
like a gold?
No, gold is too much.
But like we don't have any change, or like, do
we
you
have
have any
2 silver.
change? Yeah, can I have a silver?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
would say-
give Greta 2 silver.
Okay.
I'm like the treasurer of our group.
You are, which is amazing.
No concept of
Also,
what
this
money
reference
is.
is for like 4 people, but shout out to Oxventure. But anyway,
I don't even know what that means.
yeah, it's okay. But yeah, you have
Yeah.
2 silver.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up and pick.
Okay,
sorry,
so
do y'all
so
wanna, I don't want to.
do you guys go to the tavern?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to the tavern.
Okay, so both of you guys walk away. You walk down this like now. To be fair, like the whole the market district is just littered with places to eat along the way. But you just find a little group of like maybe like 100 feet long that's just nothing but fruit stands. And there's probably like 20 different fruit stands. So you can just walk up to one.
Okay.
There's some fruits you recognize, some apples, some other stuff, and then there's a lot of stuff you don't.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna go up and grab into one that like is one that I recognize from like my hometown, or like my home place.
in Zillium or that place?
Zillium.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's not a lot of fruit in Zillium because it's a lot of fields.
So like
However, there are one of the best things from Zillium are these deep blue berries that taste. They're like if blueberries could also have a honey taste. They taste incredible. And there's a big fresh basket of them, and you have literally not seen these in years. And there's a huge basket.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, I have 2 silver. Is there a person there?
Yes, there is. Sure, why not? I'm feeling crazy today. You walk up and someone turns around. It is about. He's an elf, and he's about 6'2", very thin. Odds or evens?
Odds.
Yes, natural one. That's what I'm talking about.
The best natural one you've ever rolled.
Let's get weird. He has very long golden wavy hair, but
Like
just on the
Legolas.
sides. The middle is completely shaved. He has a very thick mustache, but just on the sides. The middle is completely shaved. He has a long beard, but he's an elf, so he doesn't have any facial hair. So just the long hair, completely shaved in the middle. He has very light blue eyes.
Okay.
A scar that runs down this part of his face, down this part of his jaw, but then across this part of his jaw, and down this part of his neck, and then back up around this way. Very thin scar. He has long, like, thin features, and he just sort of, you walk up and he goes,
I have
fruit.
fruit.
Would you like some of my fruit?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my gosh, lovely. What fruit would you like?
The blue ones. What are they called?
I know them.
DM, what are they called?
What do you want them to be called? I can hold the name, or you can just, I don't know, it's fun to
Snapples.
Snappleberries? Do you want
Yeah.
snappleberries? Okay, snappleberries? That's yes. Fine, have your inspiration back. I give this away way too much. I'm probably going to do this later at higher levels, but it's fine. Let's just have fun.
Well, listen, I rolled bad anyway, so basically it was like, yes, have a normal roll.
Yeah, that's true. Would you like this snapple?
I have 2 silver, and I would like all of the Snapple. Wait, how many Snapple berries can I get for 2 silver? Because last time I made
I
it.
could probably get you most of the berries.
How big is DM? How big is the How big is the container? Can I carry that easily?
It's about as big as you are.
Okay.
Because you're a gnome.
How?
And he's just
Dance.
2 silver. You could get about half of it, I guess.
Okay. Can I have a half of 2 silver?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He just takes out like a big basket and hands it to you.
I'm gonna like plink the silver at him. Bink.
I can't see it.
They fly in,
Zachary's
and he tries to
vibing.
catch them. They both miss.
Okay.
And he just
Oh
goes
my
back
gosh.
to gently dancing.
Where'd you learn how to dance?
And he doesn't say anything. He just finger guns you and doesn't say anything else.
You
And just
should
goes
roll
back to
insight
dancing.
on if this guy has some other things other than
You can fill the basket with berries.
Okay. Yeah. So I do
And
that.
he just continues dancing.
I'm gonna like throw a berry at him. Do you want one?
It just off of his face, and he just keeps dancing. His like long wavy hair is flowing as he bounces gently back and forth, and then he sort of like falls over a little bit, catches himself on a wall, and straightens back out.
Okay. Cool.
You want some fruit?
Yeah. And then I
What do you
take
want?
it and I leave.
Oh, okay. Okay, you walk back out of there. You've got a basket full of Snapple berries. It's just canon now. And you make your way back to the inn. Okay. So,
Wait, is it gonna be forever named Snappleberries?
yeah, that's it. That's just canon.
Yay.
So
Snappleberries.
I go back to the tavern and I join them.
Let's see. What is good? Oh, wait, we have tavern music. Wait a second.
Again, sorry to listeners who
Every
cannot hear this amazing
Yes,
music.
we'll have it eventually.
So, tavern music. Enter that into whatever you think it is.
Oh, wait. Maybe this?
Kind of wish I knew what instrument that was. Ooh. Oh, that hits. Yeah.
That's much better for the warm
It's a
hearth.
flute.
So you guys make your way back to the warm hearth. Greta has not returned yet.
Okay.
Do you guys just go straight up to your rooms?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like dragging.
Sure.
Can I like
Like,
try to like, I don't know, carry this thing at a time where no one's looking, or like try to get it up there as like a
Okay.
Like put it under your
I
shirt.
would like you
Boss?
to roll a sleight of hand check at disadvantage.
not stealth.
You have a shirt.
Sure.
Which
Roll
one's-
a stealth check at disadvantage. The DC will be 28.
No, are you serious?
Because you are carrying a 2-gallon glass jar with a beating heart.
I can't roll that high. Like I can only roll 24 max.
Okay, fine. It's a 24.
So if I roll a natural 20, okay,
It's worth a shot.
okay, disadvantage. So I have to do it
Yes,
twice.
yeah.
I have to roll. Okay, that's a 20, and that was a 14, and that was a 9. Together they make 23. which is
Okay, so
close.
you walk in the tavern, you sort of like try to put it under an elbow. You're just carrying a glass jar with a heart beating in it.
I go up to the room. I do not stop.
Okay.
I don't talk to anybody. I don't.
You like dart through the bar. Everyone looks really confused, but you get through everybody.
Also, everybody's magically dancing, so they all feel really good.
Yeah,
about
tell
it.
yourself whatever you have to tell yourself.
I am.
You
telling
get
myself
through the
that.
you get through the dance area. You work your way up the stairs. Craig, you follow along mopingly.
Yeah.
Eventually, you guys return back to the room. Oh, your stuff's gone. I'm just kidding.
He hobbles. He hobbles back up to the room.
Okay. You guys get back into the room, and you are in your room. You have the key. You unlock everything. You're good.
Okay.
All right.
I want to do something where Craig doesn't see me.
That's gonna be really hard.
Craig,
seeing
are
some-
you looking at Bazz?
Yes.
I go into the bathroom and I close the door.
Okay, Bazz goes in the bathroom and closes the door.
I go with him.
I
I'm
don't-
just kidding.
You go with him?
No.
Okay, so Bazz, you're in a bathroom alone because, yes, that'll do it.
I think about the orb.
No. No.
I love this campaign so much.
No.
Okay, so you pass in the bathroom, and it locks from the inside, and you sort of sit down in the crapper, and you set down your dog, and how do you do this?
I just I don't know. I feel like I close my eyes, and in my mind, there's a lot of clouds, almost kind of like this, like smoke or clearing, and almost make it clear to where I can like picture the eye.
Okay. Okay, so you sit there thinking about it. Your hands are heavier. You look down, and in your hand, there's a small
No.
glass orb,
Yes.
full of dark, black, like inky void moving, like these. This is probably the first time I'm describing this in the podcast. There's this pulsing, sort of amorphous, fluid-like bundle of like some sort of a dense substance, like sort of like oil is a lot what it looks like, black oil, but it has like a slight blue and green and purple refractive nature to its edges as it pulses in the little glass orb that you're holding, and it's in your hands. It just suddenly appeared.
Say, what did we do?
You might need to be more specific.
And as you look down at it, holding it, the colors like move and shift, and that pulsing material does this thing where it like pulses and pulses, and then it starts to work into long tendrilless shapes, and those little like corded fluid tendrils start coming out of it, and then eventually it swirls in the middle in the way you've seen it do in the past, and it makes that little black slit of an eye and that dark black eye around it. Well, no, there's no slit. I'm sorry, just a tiny little black eye in the middle, and you hear the voice in your head.
What did I really give up for this heart?
Ah, you gave up sight.
What do you
Do
mean?
you know what divination is, Bazz?
Not really.
It allows creatures to see things. When creatures have bits of you, they can watch.
Can they see me right now?
Possibly.
Whose heart is this?
Ah, is valuable question. But we are still building trust. Yes?
Would it matter to you if I stabbed it right now?
No,
Okay.
it is not mine. That is your question. You are funny, little one.
I didn't think it was yours. I don't know. It's a heart.
But, little Bazz, you should be careful. There are many old things in this world. And stabbing strange objects. Who knows what could happen?
You're right. Okay.
Thank you, Bazz. You did not give me up.
And the voice, like the black amorphous liquid sort of like starts to pulse back together and then grows kind of still. Because it's always moving a little bit, but it's only when you sort of like commune with it and its voice enters your head that it gets really rapid. It just goes back to slightly moving, you're just holding the orb in your hand.
Okay.
Craig, you're just sitting in the middle of the room. Bazz has locked himself in the bathroom with the heart in a jar. About this time, Greta, you make your way back to the end. Oh, it smells amazing. And you've got a basket full of snappleberries. You sort of jive your way across the dance floor. Do you let people take berries as you go by?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
People are sort of taking berries, popping in your mouth,
Yeah.
You're just sort of like walking by. You groove your way up the stairs. You make it around a corner, and eventually you get to your to the room. It's unlocked, and you pass in.
So when I walk in, I'm like, guys, I brought dinner. What time is it?
No, like 3 in the afternoon.
Okay, I say, guys, I brought dinner.
Craig ignores you. Like I just like completely
Craig, you've
block
probably
you out.
never tasted anything as good as these berries in your life. Didn't you used to live in a cave? Do you even know what a fruit is? Do you know what this color is? This is blue. The sky is this color, Craig. Then I turn around and I knock on the bathroom door.
I'm busy. I'll be right out.
I have dinner.
Okay.
I'm shoving berries under the door.
Thank you. That's where you threw up on Craig last night, right?
There
Okay.
is just a bit of dried peanuts.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay,
saying,
I'm done. And I
Bazz says that there is no noise of running water, and Bazz sort of opens the door.
berries for you.
I have the orb somewhere, not where I'm holding it in my hand.
Berries for you, Bazz.
Oh, thanks you.
Are you holding the heart for the jar?
I am holding the heart.
So Bazz walks out, the door opens, he's just holding the jar and it's just going. But he's just standing there. half cut hair on one side.
Can you help cut the rest of my hair off?
Yeah, for
Okay. I think we should call it now.
We totally can.
I'm good, yeah.
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay. And we will call that the end of Adventure 6 Magic.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
What
this
a
has been
big
crazy.
adventure.
It's groovy.
I feel like I've made a big mistake.
Like you are a big mistake. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Landon.
So, but
I
no.
fed you today.
No,
Yeah.
we know
Are we cutting?
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
we could just.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we know why. We know how this lady knows because she has a piece of Craig and she has a piece of, so she can constantly be watching y'all. So like that's how she knows
I'm
all
really
these things. You know.
confused on what Old was saying. Like what did he give up? Like
I didn't give up him, which is what she asked for initially. But
but what did you lose? Like what?
I
what
lost.
does
I
it-
gave up my ability. I gave up sight, so basically gave her vision on us. Can I understand that what she said or what he said?
That's the way.
No, you guys have to roll to play this next time. Oh, well, you're
Can
kind of
I roll
magic.
right now?
Yeah.
I
I
mean-
mean, this is kind of post-session, but sure. We're kind of not really ending here. But yeah, Bazz, why don't you make an Arcana check?
Okay. Where's my Arcana? Hey, I got +3 to it.
Your Arcana.
I
Man, how do
doubled
you-
my roll. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
I'm gonna quit giving you so much of that.
I rolled a 3, and this is what I'm supposed to be good at. Okay, that's 15.
Nice.
Divination magic can branch into such spells as scrying, which allow you to watch other creatures, and which is actually kind of up your lane. But
Nice.
anyway, when you have something that belongs to a creature, it makes it easier to do that.
Mm.
So that's like
Oh, I'm
out
so
of character. Like that's how I think she knows all these things.
Oh,
is
'cause
because
she
she
can
wants
just watch
personal.
anybody she wants.
Yeah, she seemed to really want like hair or blood or personal items. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me wonder, like, what did Craig give up? You know.
You just gave up the ability for her to look at you. Like she
Yeah.
can just look at you whenever
But
she wants.
that could have been just for you. I gave
That's
up
true.
my diary.
a blank page of it.
Blank page.
Yeah.
Do you know how, like, there's so much symbolism in giving up a blank page of your diary?
Ooh, you're
Don't
right.
say these. You're gonna give him ideas.
Oh no!
Stop giving him
I
ideas.
already. Don't worry about it. I was
Okay.
there half an hour ago.
He understood.
Trust
completely.
me, we're fine.
Do y'all want to go get the pearls next time?
Yeah.
Because we know where the pearls are.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay. So
We
Alright,
did so
so-
much in one day. It's 3:00 and we're still like.
During the break, we
yeah,
were
this,
like,
you guys have. This is all in the course of an early afternoon.
wow.
heck yeah.
I thought we were gonna have time to do stuff with like 3-day limit in Port Lisbon San, but
I feel like
here we
can
are getting a
work.
dragon scale, still beating hard.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
oops, I just hit my microphone. Dang it, I was the one to do it. Anyways, this is the end. Thank you so much for listening. I think there may be a couple of dead weeks, or maybe 1 week where there's not an episode out because we're taking a break, which is crazy because we haven't even technically put an episode online yet. So
We actually could have just not said anything, and they wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
This feels very authentic to the Barely D&D podcast.
Yeah.
I mean,
Barely
you're
D&D.
here, I'm here, we're all doing this. Let's just be real with each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um,
Wow. We're gonna end on that.
Zachary, do you want to sign us off? One little nugget of wisdom.
Nugget of wisdom.
Nugget of wisdom.
Don't sell your rights to
If you or a loved one has mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial
Thank you for tuning
compensation.
in.
Call
We'll
now
catch
for
you
a
on the next
toll-free
one.
consultation.
Every Friday we play and stuff. Okay, cool. Good night.